is ngalbe kondo viewers ngalbe kondo Allah ngana follow them
principal de manding ko la rajo bumba mashallah ne la ta kairo la ne te kairo soto le faye wallahi wol muto se kairo soto la faye foni ni molu kabuta ka to mol ka kairo soto nyo fele ya mo ya kairo soto sala sala buta kulela woto kairo te soto la kaira molu matala bari kurwo te kanala alama jonsi kenne so se dite mo kendo titu kenne ato wallahi alata ala ko kurmote kanala alata lama kanto yake di bola la nyabe kan yake suto la nyabe kan yake nyaaw nyama alata la nyabe kan ne so se dite mo kurmolu itata suto la itata di bola itata duma silolula ikombe karla la jo tinyala man satalla man sakallanke mimbe sonno mol ko na be lon nen ko do bela ni mo yede wala be jikiri wo man sola wallahi momon ne ko be la kuto tele faye ala sada bondi la ko lito fanni la ko to ala talla bulu ni man satalla ila kuto te ibaje la ibe kala seola leti wala tinan ka fale kurmo te kanala ala ma josi kenne
Yes. Kekendo. Nge sama. Ako koreke the only imam in Berlin. The only qualified imam on this social media. Wala bukat yan na sekun dong dole ni kung anyo fwe. Ake kam fale. You know. Ugo si bukala fi avon de le sek. Mo jawol yang tebla je. Kekendo. Mbara subole do mola fo nga ñon ko no jokko wala jo say subu ko man because ay nga subo ni ma ka ñu mara ñew le tema ngani men fa fo kan de sa de ko na ko do be it started dayo lo jolon na ngal bu ka do ko dum ñew ni ko no de ko men gam ngaaje ñun julun dum le be jang subo maranta dawda ka sa wanan abe manding kaba masala pinni juma tege no nge kondo yo viewers assalamu alaikum ngal kondo no assalamu alaikum ma awaketa maksari salamu alaikum dunia mo fololi toma alaji dauda sanya nge konto ala sanya ye konto alhaji dauda sanya la ilaha illa huwa la ilaha illa huwa sade kundam ko otu mani ko ite la la ilaha ka hole ha hila sade kundam ko ne mano ni ngawo la ko do otu mani ko ite la foto la ilaha illa ka hole ha hila sade kundam ko ke wadolo wada no ka kondani ba marama wada no diata ede fawi nyin jani almamo na do ni ko wadan la ka podi la mol ka fala allahu akbar ada kallo la da ka fo allahu akbar hollo na pabi dole kay na akay kanza na akay muna sila akay ite wada no mediare wada bari sila ite fonyola ba yalo man lafa malundila wala ba fulay although ndelo sane ni mane nyola almamulti ndelle tube ngi dunde misilme ato ngi karande yekan sane je dawda folota jawla kun wada no dia da wada no saybe bari no saybe mane pa bi ñu wada no dia ne yalla kumu dum kutole made ba sane akara fa ni mol ka fala Allahu akbar ada kana nago hallo kubur sadalla mol ko ashhadu an la ilaha illa sadalla ilaha halal Jawla tole ngafale nan kale sane kunnan kol ali ta karangal mamol dango alla pabil wala no diata yemano ya je dawda ni na ben day ba fulate le tambi nyaaja ya boral bulala ya bolar be jam fare bada fa ni wala ni wato sey tay yemo ke bo atol ikalo na nyi hani kulli kan na soro amanya wala kila kansane hollo kuboru sadalla ila hollo onda te fe abaye ko wada no bakere ada nafundi da dawda mol katara chori la nyoy ka wela ke velendire wala na dade nga yaje nyi albaki lal yasin dal yafa ko wala da mon ko ma manke ko sada amanke ko sadallahi wala fa ngona dat nyole nan ko yaje alla nyen talibo nyaal abulo man koy ala ñi tan dala ka manke hollo ko bota Allahu akbar lo bar nata akara fule hollo kuboru sadalla ilaha illallah sadanna muhammad sane kunna maneni sane Nol fana kundo nga yabra nyalte kar sada fanan dilala askero sada kula bala ba dila modo wada no mol ko ashhadu an la ilaha illa kana ka fula sadalla ilaha illallah sadanna muhammadar ikafula ashhadu anna muhammadar atakara fula sadanna muhammadar rasulullah sane kundan kul ala pabil al kari karande alif bay sini mamarala asakunde sini kalil jabi ndel mandara la Gambia kono fema wolo cangal mandara Gambia kono enimo president baro pour kanan del la saton kaka mama botan del la saton Jawla ya aka mama sita cangalle barate hani lantella yalo cangal jawlo lejelo ado har sirin tellam ji alkalol ite wolon barate hani lantel kondo fola de yalo akatal terindiro lale president baro Mr. Telindira gar walle yalo ni kuluta muske bal koto president baro nyol mo dindin sifal ke kambani din sifalti ebu kata kewol yade kewol be siyarin dawda banta bamen to ebu kasi wol muske bal kata jurumaren dawda kata ka ciallawol sa kandir jawlol le gara walle ayna onkul bondi sef yalal yalo nyanin kole ngafale jawlol le tamu nyaniti abu kadi ya nyanin kole de bar intelle tawnya kadun telle je mara al kanyin sabal sata ko yalo sabal kunan kol mu kamarol let kelole borende ibota nyani jawlo le keledi so president baro yentella onkul le bondije moro jawla ako sefu ya te ka baku wala sefu ya ndele nadula mello ite ko kana mu baku mol bulu sefu lan sefu ya be men bulu yalo ndelle jawlo le tam nyaniti sandu ni nyani ndelle tam jeti sandu nata ngali invite ite kalili ite kalili nyole ite kada yap jawlo le tam sandu jawlo le jelo jawlo le marta nyani la. That's why nyani and sandu were the same before, because jawlo le nyani le sandu la namo kani jawlo le tam nyani lo ya dawo fanga be siri jawlo le la tortere. That's our territory whether you like it or not. Wala gna dol beje e ka fanyo ko jawla konto. In fact dol ko mu fuloleti e ko man telephone te e ko jawla konto fa man solo Gambia ko yal nyaama tale kalilo al karfun dalen defend men ka fo jawlo le ko kalilo al karfun dalen defend, you know, at least dengen wara delo jokal ngama surwal ka fo wonale delo len jokal parce que ñun jawlay ñoo tabax sandu ñoo tabax ñaani e molo ñaani ko la bu kan yali so president barona da ndella ongul bonde je moro jawla ati ka fam bakundi sefu yalel anda ka fam amama sitan na sate wala to jawlo le mama jiya o jawlo le kana wuli jab janni tebe wulula janni president barola ngoli fond benadar jawlo be la man sayal ite ko ka jawlo le fa man tel be kinte ya man tel ndele man sa ke la lo botan tel la ndel we don't care about man saya ko teke edabo fode ture eda Musa Drame la koto Musa Drame abulaje eda wala koto wol mo me yalo ko yalo Musa Drame. If anybody should thank United Democratic Party should be Musa Drame, because Musa Drame be sirin tipa garasi le bere aka bere triple from bero li faranteto minister United Democratic le ake wote abe nyin diamu ba koto kuriato men Musa Drame anyo mo kuru te Gambia alimawo Musa Drame anyo mo kuru mo tribalisino ate Gambia abaye tembi yalon telu ide forente ka Musa Drame jubele komin ko aka fonin fele ide atare moli ye kuru la mansa yala jawlo le la sandulo ye je kuru. In fact kamarol men be je ke na misira kamara konku kamara dawda kamara sandu kono wolle ma ko kelola nda so jarol lo so ne Musa Drame bi alata ko la jawlo lakato ate keta ate ite foitel keta dibitol te sefu yal soto sandu kono. They will be grateful to us yal comme ali ajal siata antile alene misirankol fana ale kafta nyomale alena jawlo la alkali abusila delo len jukhalde ando hanale munek ning aya nadiatale ale alkaliyati ka alkanadi jawlo la kote. But that does not change the story and that does not change the history kaje ko jawlo le misira lo jawlo le nyankuilo. In fact duri jawne le duri jawne nyakoy at abkala fa nyim moy me alo kay esa ay defan accuse tribalism la because muneke da ela problemo nyakoy ela ftante dundi la jeto e ka understand. So yes fanyang no yalla nyankum dankol natel mu nyola bitanlete alen so musola la ngal so musola mbay kunda korda sundu tude nyola sateo sundu tude bura sateo mento ndesane ete la ya musol be kanyo sabala ko foy futu sandu e foy futu changal say changal fenente ke ol banda may kunda musol be fandi changal ngol la ban ka foy no non tal futula bay kunda hafo bebe changal nda fa so dai no kambala fam bay kunda ne because yalo bay kunda sate o nyin doyatal alla musol fonam be nata musol le ka sate o jiri wande o musol fonam be nata ko foyta futu changal. You know, that's why until nganyim for now we have to put stop on it. Nga stop kala le ikaw so you see for the tele nyin diamo be mamandi ite ben ka fonye ko Adam Baro betalan tella sado do Adam Baro ta siwlo lan tella sado do Adam Baro mama botan tella I mean for fani ya for it I mean for that is the truth. But you know why? Until we care less about Adam Barrow. Until we care. At a man say a sort of sign for the monkey man the president on the matter. You know? Khalil Jabi. No, yaje batungam kunju from back from Hanaka 1 year old Ngafaika. Jumbo man Jawla Nyul. Ma Kahonya ma Fatima Jawla Nyul. Yeah? Mr. Amin. Misira ni changal be mumo kilun leti bari yalo itelefana misira kol because itelefana problem o menti elafta menkela yaje misira kol lafta menkela comme ila sado lo warda na sado ya try aliena alkaliyatan mol men yela sado la yela alkaliyate bulu altata alkaliya bir fayola ale jawlo la alkaliyate bulu dengen waran delo jokal ku tabax dega bi amga yet president Barrow be ko be dundi kanyo kono so wala atina ko birim misran ko la le jawlo la alkaliyata bulu Allah tante la sato intermediate la andal yalo ne ko changal misira nyil be mo bakilin fakinu led itelle changal ni misira jawlo le jebe lo sal kanafo kal kafo mo le ko pasoru misira ko letate andon ka buñale murundalima ko to nin doko wolle tamu sate kilo nyin sa al jawlo la alkaliyata bulal manda wala na natural resources pasor alkana abe changal men kono alkana jitane na commissaire an kolle ta pasor falan alni changal te alni pasor te mo how many fenkele bal wade mbal bulala jela because ning yalo nganda faso independent changal ya faso independent ndel we are no more Gambians, we are Republic of the Changal whereby we don't need nothing absolutely. Adam Barrow chito le benten Adam Barrow tema Adam Barrow tata la intel la farol ta ayna farol nkata ko moni nyede mo la faro men kono ye Gambia taxpayer so la millions of dollars tato le bulonda wo faro kono yenna dalol suki e jalos tale because nyin mabo suntu ture ko kunna suntu ture nyol la jalos make kamala nyol men be NPP la jalos changa la because ko ngo itel mambaso to so kuongu ni aje woli yenye odomo ni aje kuongu yenye ojo kuongu ngole ni aje yenye odomo ala ta ko la changa alon so kuongu make kamara nyole sundu ture nyole they connive with President Barrow trying to sabotage changa la farol pour kanal kanyandi al bukanye o men soto atol nama ke chal kumur le dal ko le soto because ko ngu ima dalatal bulu batal bulu ko kilal kan supply wala du to ani jato ko ngu gol ka changal supply wala nintel lafta otumo bar sayne mo yalo otumo changal kol tano be mu gadina do gol even dombe sirim bale bala yaje nintel changal is a bless to sandu because yalo mu neken imaje Adam Barrow tata sapina farol kaka kanata la sandu kol le tema safaro membe changala be sandu be balunda bar mbanguleng because say nyum fang Adam Barrow ayentel la sate mo la ayen kam fandile saying anybody yaje entel la sate do aljama ke alkala bulo mba kala mala wi aware of that alkatana farol konal kana jungli sunya alena kenol sep aliye boyndi alena jalol taliye boyndi alata ko la changala in fact until we are ready to set lafta committee le lola nga momo muta wodlado etata na yirol kuntuje because until we are blessed changal is blessed certain dinde mude bar nyew bembulu kan nye fresinu na domo leftano bembulu karambu bembulu mbe badala in fact nali asian na bada nyimba close la mote close la Pole tule mbaye kundala duto le siata moti yala tella duto Mbaykunda mo le siata jaka wani Mbaykunda ila duto le siata moti duto membe bul wala siata mo membe la sata let them deny me ite ani alo jaka batelu ngesane ini mobu ka football okay ni ebute tana because he tell it and even though yalo ne sata do yatal bari katu fitina wulin do la football kono and then this concern until batra la ngafuta ni GFA ila trésor anyima menketa kemo broda kemo sister atele be marli GFA Jaka Bass will be banned from attending any football match or participating in any football competition because he tell kelo watango ila kele alisai ikeba atale benka kelo ke ni esko iko golte ni tele esko iko goal ando ni aje ye football o kandini ka be bute kandro ila sonkar jaawo nyoli ikata ke 5 filo ko pro ka fitino bulindi sandu jaga wa well anyway bitan lomo yes jabi kunna ngol be jele dibasol be je andu dibasol yen na broda ke wala muso abama buta jele jaka bale maran dibas abama ni sawane kunna ko men be je nan jare sawane na broda ya di muso anyway let's go to the business. But comment, this is just a warning to the Sandu and Nyaning Koli. So comment, Adam Barwata, I say fear boost, I say fear ta, Ntella Jawla Kundam Kola Bulu. Atata di for Pajan, Barino, for Pajan Tole, or Wulia Folaba, Musei Matul Kazap, Atata say fear indeed. But I'm a melon con to until we are not self-made safers because more many aloke be marlo la janite fa ite fon ko mama sita wol le la satul woto wol ye fansu satul so bi ni ko be jomale sate ni sate lo adam baro mama sate jomale lo so wo sintel yab man sa yala mo le na man sa ke fon kort mbarada na sate wol ntel muje alkalote say men yalon ko nge jenna satul do e be la siya nyin tilin kan alkali al kilin busena but we care less. The fact is that nobody can change the history, and we will fight for our fight. We will fight for our right. Sandu, nobody will intimidate us there. Alenda palaso tale Sandu sefia jawlu le ka sefia Sandu. Konaita yenna sefia tambulo. Yadi ala yorobala for ala yorobala mba. Abuna Sandu la sefo todo. Ngamwele kunu talibo konjirabe fani yaba fokan. Yalo talibo abukasila alanya. Talbo, and I wish Mbesiri Wodulato Kunung. I even feel sorry for Bayo Sonko because Talbo was cooking fake story against someone Meyalonko B at Afan Defend Nola. Wala mulam de Mondibati, Alamune Maninka Frekele, former local government minister. Talbo was cooking stories. Kafanyala Lamdombo Divala. Ko wolle kona bring 2016 ko bring man sakunda falenta UDP man sakunda tatakata ala jundu ngama jundu ba fe recent say for members but anyi nata ko ala jundu ba ya jammele ya sindi wo position on yinto without the wills of the sanduka because I modo le bondije ka jundu ba sandije for political ambition but talibo sita kerfatu kono to lie there and lie against the UDP akafo ha lando mondiba wole ko Ahmad Kora and the sad thing even Ahmad Kora was not holding any position in that government. You see Kerfatu became a joke because Kerfatu is a Jundu Balam. Yes, for the today Jundu Balam. Kerfatu became a joke because if people can cook the stories there and there's nobody there to challenge them, it is very sad. Talibu Mansila Mamalu ako Jundu Ba Bini UDP masa kunana da wolio baile kweko because of abka UDP fasa. But 2017, and I told you 2016, 2017, 2018, UDP alone is not among UDP masa kundat. Yeah, not only Junduba, sefo sefi alon ko ningi ya jambe ya sindile ka dol bondije amantar ko unlawfully I many bondije bringing coalition nata they want to put stop to that kaje ko ay fe offensive di tilimbali ya ka kebe bonni la palaso to ke murundi but adama baro nata jundu bata ko ke murundi palaso nyito because ay kay ko jundu ba atele marta at because of jundu ba sports so to sandu kon so adam baro ya jambe mem bondije no coalition nata coalition nata kanawo murundi je dia kanawo murundi je kaje ko haja menyi membondi je abondi je unlawfully leka nin coalition nata yo murundi wodula nyindo talibo e si kerefatu akoita talibo male kat abe fenfen foka abe fani yale foka but just to mislead the people to lie against and then Nene Freddy Gomez was even yalo nene la quote I can see the anger and the frustration and the hate from the Nene Minnesota against the United Democratic Party. So any negative thing, Nene Talibo couldn't even, alafania fanga matembendino. So Nene Freddy Gomez have to intervene to kafo Talibo eko bire UDP ko UDP ma morally soto to condemn Barobe Benkeka. You see the stupid mentality of the Gambians. Ko me mambete akuno. Hanne ayatar ko APRC le kanna ka condemn bawntol be son tel kunun ka man beteya APRC tata ke kan ngebonda kan woto bi ne wo man sakunda ba ke ka hani APRC they have moral authority to condemn that because tel lo ta Gambia di ko kunun nyim man beteya ngetel condemnal woto nimbin tel bo ku kilo le 5 kan woto ntol nyanto condemn la. But Nene Freddy Gomez was trying to help Talibo Kanyitandiko. UDP have no moral authority to condemn President Barrow for doing, for involving Shefos. It's like we have no right to condemn any bad activities in that country. Because Talibo ya fansu fanya letaka cook. Kanyitandimo lako UDP. And I mean from fanya la atodo Ahmad Korala. Even though Ahmad Kora was not holding any position in the United Democratic Party. So nin taliboko UDP le bondi wodlato ko fa buka UDP fasa wala buka man sakunda fasa so the same thing nin Adam Barrow la man sakunda boke Gambia we UDP as a party have no moral authority to condemn that. Taliban know that he is lying, but that's what they are good at, to lie against the people, especially those many local they cannot defend themselves because Lamendo Monde ba call them local government minister at that time. Talibo know that Junduba na ta si sandu kono nyadi. Ya len Junduba na tinda mental ja yo bondi game unlawfully. So ni coalition government na ta ko momo ya no ko seko sefi ya ko na ongul telefon la ongul tata wala ko. Moro Jawla. Se chief Moro Jawla tata wo mol ko no. But you see, the same Adam Barrow nata koteke, I Chief Moro Jawla bondi game because he kai ko Chief Moro Jawla is a member that ngama about Tandi Kundale. For Tandi Kundale for whatsoever. But Nyanila. So I Chief Moro Jawla Bondige, Ekai because of his support is for UDP. Yes, Mbadema, idem enjoy that. Yeah, wala mukai.
Bila inge overflow na isa man bila inge overflow le na mo but sometimes ka farmer la nak.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yalo kuole kasia watu dole no.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. No even na no ya no walem de no walem we no. You more fake kale nak you more fake kale it's a very nasty politics le banko kanje,
It's so sad.
Yeah.
They are trying everything just to paint UDP with a bad color. Kanyitani ko kunu ni ajube non to mome ya lokebe Adam Barrow. Jomani betarlela right ila 5 common sense la. Safehold. Kunu nim problem wol kera sate oto alkalo le kallo molka alkalo le bayinde. Bruce ni aje ko sate ol control ta. Ni aje ko moli yes horomo soto nyoy alkalo they are neutral because alkalo the representative of the village. Not for any political party. Because Alkalo is different, if a more Maraka, many aloko they belong to different political parties. What Alkalo should be neutral, Kajeko, Mansama in position or Dintela. Many Alkalia men is a privilege. Because Sate Jamabiji, Amanka Komulka election Alkalia. I personally bring equal Yanta Alkalo Jola. I oppose it because Najeko Alkalia is a privilege. Bunyale Kadi Mola, not because of Naf Lolo. Niemuna flow to the alkali ya to trying to control the alkals to the kanita di la kon tele al appoint. Was sato la alkalul be bulle janin President Barrow benana. What orders did President Barrow have that? Kana kalo Gambia dune katele ka alkalul appoint because abo for kamunela because muna will be at ka alkalul do $3,000. That's stupid money. $3,000. Mani bodo kinesanje is done. It's just done.
Yeah.
Wala gena punum nimmol dun tanyola janni be han futala commandant fo ya sefo ya alkalo ka ko nyi setul bari bi ni ade moli ka nim problem o kala sade on alkalo bu kana lo do kata le police le kana kany tan alkalo la ngaji molle inform nim problem kadala because the people have no trust on alkalos for because of their involvement into the politics. So kuno ni adam baro ni mol be lota kaje ko nyi manya Nimbiate Adam Baro kila kalo Gambia di unyati na kafo alkalo le kon ntele yale appoint akafo sefo le ntele yale appoint ntel ning NPP be nyanta o condemn la kaje kon tol nitel be wuluta sato le to men yalon ko alkali ya privilege le yadi molla alin kanana sinyo yal tinya yaje alkalo na fota bu nyala la ka sato tinya la kato hada sate di unkile mo bukate dan kwala.
Yeah, definitely. But among alkalo fana be appoint na
Ngo ya jambele nyinke watumo alkalol traditionally ntenda sata wata hanisa wala beje na kabilo damban jawla kunda kabilo damban ka alkali yaje amanje ko nimmen be sirin sata ni man kanya ntella sata ntol mumu nyolle jelo bari nimmen be sirin je nata ye horomo ci kay yadi wala ko atelske almamul and still almame ya hansini ma mo buka ntel kabilo ko mo buka wol challenge yala amanje ko karan nata na kabilo ko but because of na alfa follow le horomo mentika kadi nimmen be sirin je ka foy ko sain atelke almamul tinna sata andon telle sate wolo ngeji ajeto but b nene mani tan dila ko kafo kon telle alji ajande bari yenna hormone dinna not because of islanta nyalo ko whatsoever but bu nyame yalo ko yatar ko na alpha le create pour ka sinyo ya diande ka hormone ke kanke badin kilet ni nga nyofudule
audio do le play ye audio ni audio ye ndamoy la ba ni audio
odi joma
mantra moy ka
no mantara moy kan
which is not true, but a cook of story.
Sili mantra moy ka.
Why it's from the nation.
Talibe kafo ba akabe bagwes boysol mako la dame yalla ye fomo fili pour yo fomo fili.
So no, I watched that live program before. Bira fundina na ko kumo wotu mani UDP la newly separated. Wotu mola anin fenko fundita nan kafo ko mala over 300 million files choba from other 200 million number.
Fomo you move fake lady, because you call it for 30-something thousand people you mess up. Within 1 month, so what you call man Tonya, so mole or Korean league. So for morning, it can number so like a normal million. It's a telephone number, but I've been fake lady. You understand?
No, the thing is, they are just playing the political strategy. The sad thing about Gambia, not only Taliban movement, the Gambian politician, the sad thing about it, wala ko mola ignorance on mola on awareness. Ebola use as their advantage. You see, these are the forms many ago. Now, your formal mendi mola kaje ko backway boys on many ago. They are return backway returnees. Porque imakwe, your phone sort of cut phone for them. So we'll be able to men feel that the same toll we will use kakaje ko tell within some period they have more than 30,000 people men registered in the movement of Tolaya.
Yeah, and you call toll men tie, you call toll men use toll phone, Wol mantara Gambia system of photo, Mantara Gambia system of photo, toll men use that fake number on killer. O fake numbers o numbers will make it wol mantara Gambia immigration data from Okono.
And then most of the returnees, Nina somebody back to the Gambia immigration office to have to record their names.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, they just come to distract. For me, I personally have this feeling that Taliban Alamul, they don't care whether they win this 2026 or not.
Understand. I think this man, I think solo. This man, I've been UK, very vocal in UDP before. But what from the Taliban side, because you can't use a platform model sometimes. I'm coming from a Benigel.
Joma Tunko.
Tunko, exactly, Tunko.
No, yalo, most of our former colleagues, or many yalo kon nibe fenkodo. Ila political choice mo ila right let. But one thing they calling it andila ko. I disagree with them. One thing wala muko. Talibe niko talibe na atale pruka banko fali. Talibe man katake UDP mamme talibe te kukela Gambia kono kotake. UDP United Democratic Party manta true mena because we will never have a dictatorship again. You can understand. Even anything Taliban is like a leadership sort of on a silver plate. And then you can know the quality of leadership without facing some consequences, some difficulties. So know the leadership quality. Difficulty during the difficulties, that's the time you leadership quality. But first, I disagree with Taliban. Coming from Mole, and that is my stand. Coming medical for Taliban man fenke KMC amandoku keje. I totally disagree with that. Because kunum nte Essa Jawla ko mole ne ko Taliban do ko ke KMC and I still stand by that. I throw call na de what throw call man kaltat. Taxpayers on la kodolo. Whether Taliban beje Taliban will still leave those trucks there. Over KMC la mole la na fala men be leave ringe. Ka understand. And I order project all men nothing. Until issue with Talbe, not because of his incompetency when you come in terms of the ala doku or sambanya KMC. Amanke what? Na fionko wala muko ala dajiko. Sorry de nkaw kono no yalo ni fresh ko lebe ñol. Min Talbe la I disagree with Talbe not because of ala KMC ala tamandirinya no. Politically, I make mo kendo bukage. Yalo mbebe kuwa kilimfole wala muko tolu Gambia diudi ku kilimbenna kola and I feel so sad about that and I really feel sorry about that. Gambia diu kome alaka fo memma wala muko ijama butalahu rabbahu fa akramahu wa ni'amahu fa yaqulu rabbi akramani. Alako ninne matan na joma nga kairo kai nga ku kendol kai asa fansi so tikandi ko ate nyonte niaje ate nyin nemo soto katu mo kendo le mat niaje nyin nemo soto baraka amarika nyina sababol bar ala ko nin tumo men nga kole ya la amarika wotumo la safo ko rabbi ahnani imaje kunum Talibe know that UDP ngol yakan Talibe know that UDP ngol they appreciate him UDP ngol nin Talibe man problem soto because of ala council sambanya but niaje nte Essa ko ngawo fuja na I don't hide that kaje ko Talibe is my favorite candidate. Janibe selection okela. I don't hide that. Womuna political right. But what I believe, institution. UDP is an institution. Talibe niaje Talibe keta mayoti fa exposta. Alata kola UDP la good leadership lo. Talibe UDP jele ko kaje ko parti kendo lo. Kuno moja nte ko menvela man Talibe lo kuno. UDP la expose moli. Eka understand. UDP la expose moli. So what a political party will yet it can mente ala la mako ro kama katun sofola li ala memme sa fe mo kuna jongo basotola bar ala kilo na konye ko inna makanna fil arda lahu a'tayna kulli shay'in sababa fa'tibahu sabab so fe men dunya kono ala ya dada ala sababu le kala wo sababu fana ala ko ngabule no woto talibe la mayo ya sababu wota United Democratic Party le bala so no tar wo party la leadership man bete anu wo party manke party ti meya lonko ye gambele interest lege to binu wo talibete nim party tan la nyabo silo ka sutla be joina UDP
Definitely yeah.
Okay nimboli yete ke mayoti ilafta menna alhamdulillah talibe fon ya fala interview da ko ala wismu mentinu kata parliament UDP diun men ya lonko na alfal be je kay ko hani ako ate fon ya fa bol ko no menketa rohi malik lot ya ni tan la kay ko be kala mayolet ala ma koy ro ko na ta ke mayoti woto mo me yeke mayoti wala man ko ke te ke president bari yaji adama diun kana hawjo man petea walakin ala ko patient adama diun men ka patient abuka nimisa yaji ala ko nyako wasbiru inna allaha ma ashabirin ala nin sabar lalla so ni wo party na da sai yela kato beke te ketam mayoti 2 times under that party ite natal ko te man na leadership ni ne la party okono fo party yola tamar dir nya wala yete nyabo party yola kato wala ye nyabo
woto ite manyan na kila moti me yalon ko e ba fala ko batu ngafundi nyim party kono because of man candidate yadintena so na colleagues so men yalon ko fundita party kono bi be talibe fasaka wo muila right let but the only thing that make me sad wala muko kono tel ni wol be lo talam ko adama baro mu jamfantunet even though Adama Barrow mandar UDP kono wata because Adama Barrow resigned from United Democratic Party to become an independent candidate. So until ngaje ko ning Adama Barrow pray kenna candidate he should amantar UDP kono and UDP ko momo be kile la candidate ote ila criteria follow you should have a membership card from that party. You should have a membership card. So but talibe me yalon ko abe UDP kono ala mayoral yeke mayoti ni temanna mayoral seat temanna presidential candidate soto anu ite you are too young woto ite manyanna bolo party kono kaje ko wo party ni tela principle manta bar the same party me yalon ko ni la principle manta wo the same party lafta ka ke wala candidate as a president if you want to be a presidential candidate on that political party. So where is the honesty there? Yalo one thing, Mr. Atodum, Mr. Njai, intengoli gena political kono wala muko. There is no loyalty to the system. They are only loyal to the system that benefit them. And the woman ke mo kendo taman serot. Nal den da kafola. Wato doli idani dia ko itabe soto no laje. Many alone content ko one thing and I disagree fanan ko talibe be kala leaders kendont. Wala mu ko talibe cannot bring the unity because talibe ala ko start nyame he is not a unifier. Many ka ko unifier lamu yalon adama di be nyame ni adama di lafta ko menna hanni munek mun kula mun ku jawlamu ate mari ate fiabo nyi nyandilale na former colleagues be wala whatever talibe did today they are in support of it because they want that it la need ya be wala but those that make it true does that make it something kaje ko anyanta ka keleba adama di wone bo nyama walakin ala ko innal insana la fi khusr adama di bebe kasaro la ko kato mune keta na nidial be ko to hanna tal ko amanke ko kendeti we trying to ba try la ka pendi ka ke ko kendoti so be it can be for the come like a brother Musa nyol tunko nyol wallahi they cannot tell any reason, sensible reason to the people. Many they are God-fearing people. Kaje ko nyin dalilu la kinantel be bulaka talibe no. Apart from the kafo ko talibe la leadership ambition. I stay in UDP anu nga ko indi mol mal hanning ayadre ko UDP man daboleta UDP officially lota ko da e karle mun na candidate ote mbenyina la because you don't build institution for one individual. Bawo individual asifa nole asikura nole ku asikeno ala but ni believe that institutional ikatu institutional kono no matter what difficulty abe institutional yaje mo kendo leader kendo ko be koleyaren aka wotumola aka fight kaje ko men be party kono because no party is perfect. UDP is not perfect. We are humans. So wala tina dunia mu evaluation state by step change kunu ko dole matter UDP kono bibe men nin generational tata ye falindiro ke ntel fanam be men kono bi sama mo dolle be be falindiro ke la because generational ka falinyame ka system o falindi wonyal say bi ni te ko atel lafta men adama di una nidia ye mo ja ka fo ko ni te lafta men no man ke do be bolaje atata ka fo ka futate tulanye those of the people today many yalo ko tata talbe no because of man talbe ta candidate yal sama ni talbe drop kote ke drop wo candidate yo be bola wo party kono le these are the kind of the people nobody should put your hope on them because they are political transitors. They don't have any basis ila nidia be da be wole follow la because couldn't tell me tell be ko yes okay problem tala non te mu admin only one forum la wala mu lamin kan la forum mode
okay yes problem tala
okay no problem
brother is I know hard
yes ali nge ko de ni mbaro
cool yeah
be cool alhamdulillah
give thanks
yeah welcome
absolutely is our boy Villa Diamo is very it's very sensible. Even Memfoka and Jamboy is like even Memfoka is really sensible. Momoron in Belamweke Balona, you are telling the truth. because
no
yalong hadama ding is like yalong daka ne la life lesson sometimes but Gambia ding kamem fo Gambia ding la kodo Gambia ding nyanda ka foro ya nyanda ka foro ya ani nyanda kan count on the back you know yesterday I ngela post do je mbedi am kam be mano do interview ka I even say ayo that post ka foko mano men ka diam ka foko kabiri bita talbe support la kabiri bita 2021 mayor's election on ne ka fo e kai control we are going to support you for Japal ka for talibel and something like that but we are not going to support UDP
exactly
so what the same MC Cham will be a group of conole so these are the people many talbe mislead kaidan dalako 2021 election the people who vote for Adam Barrow will hear Adam Barrow vote because of they don't like UDP. If you form your own party, those people is coming to you and you are going to win because UDP has already lost those people. A lot of people are going to leave UDP because of you. Because that man, we are on the core. Absolutely, Tonya Mbetalbe Puskan Komenka, Atakela Kutimiala is not going to be good for him and is going to destroy him. And abala feature latinya. That's the
Ali mela kubokunu ni hakilo bakan. 2019 2020. Birim Baro Kafoda Baro Fans Club. What about Adam Baro Bala Patio Fenke Koto as Balo
Bubazon.
Yeah, meeting was sort of Brikama, Malo Fela Mind Beji.
No mind back.
Bado Wultaja Ako Adam Baroko Ntel UDP Kuto. Ni aje ntel nata jambi ni aje birinjo na tel mambule no makato ngalo ne UDP ko ntel te woto bari ntel nata kambi kato e UDP ngaje le ko e bota UDP ko woto mo Adam Barrow mahana la patiolo so and the same thing wala ke talibe bari yalo one thing in dunia alimbe kuma kilim fole Adam Badiou cross alala la alala
Ndeke la mwele. Wala nasola nive live I try to join because since the beginning, since 2019, I used to listen to you.
Yes, it's an example.
But ika memfoja wala bekere. Yalo limani ya balya ani hadamadi umemo wasa.
Abanta. Ning adamadi umawasa ibe malla dunia andi ni meke ko maliruna beta alkiyama.
Absolutely. This is it.
So until la society could be so na generation na this young generation is the most saddest generation ever in the Gambia. Yalo mune akilla. Yalo mune mu problem oti. Until la society kono abeta kanya me banko ne te develop la be based on what? Because ye adamadi ye dunia banku je atata nyato there are few things wala la banko samba nyato. Wala mu integrity honesty and then the transparency.
Absolutely.
But until la Gambia munemu integrity wala muko daji ko mun adamadi u fota daji ko la a society te keri me yalon ka a society beta dala daji kon taya kon hani nyin tubabo men yalon ko malla alala why do they resign? Why when their leaders lie to them or they promise them if they cannot fulfill their promise ila leaders will resign?
Because
they want to guide their integrity. And
responsibility.
Kila janabe kila nabiyo moti. Munati na kai al-amin. The trustworthiness. Lanamo. That's meaning when people trust you, or the people have a belief on you, don't try to disappoint them. Amambete kila niaje alakai ko innaka la ala kulli ajib daji ko character. But the people who are talking on behalf of this movement, they are our former colleagues. Many are colleagues. Yesterday, they stand and tell the Gambians, "Go, UDP have an integrity party." They stand, Kajita the Gambian lako. UDP stand for the Gambians. Itelle lota Kajita the Gambian lako party kendot. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi, nte Essa Jawla mbenda hala political la. Wale fisankata alo nkafo mole ko. UDP manke nyinti after my years of convincing Gambian to join UDP because of one individual. Ntamari to fola ja kunu namari be jamu kan more than 1 hour medium kan abe united movement ngai ko ite bi ebe wurla nyin talbe ko menti ngai fo diwni tete bula ko nyen diwni ben bulle ngai talbe ketamenti fo ite diwni te keno lati sama akonye yes ndiwni si Canada ngai andum ite kato menke UDP kono talbe makeje ngai meta UDP kono le yela time spend je yela nafulo spend je ngai bari sai yela nafulo spend mento ngai molle be leftanol kono ebe dua kan ala bulu ala 1 minute o dila o 5 minutes pour ay o jata kende adila ebe komen kala ala nkai adamadi una 1 minute wato amanke wato kuntandi de nin ala yo jata kende adila kana wes fen kuna melo kuna fatala nkai ete la time spend UDP kuna yela nafulo spend kuna idiamu tanyim pati o tola nkai la diamu ni la nafulo ni la kato wala akina talbe keta mayoti nkai talbe keta mayoti onda UDP munati na foite dum sama itete keno la mayoti nkai momo kala file ko hanni te manke fenti bari yekato menke sama e diwni na ya fum fañol le nyinke nkai why did you want to destroy that because of Taliban nkai why nkai because ite la kato Taliban ya fanna fa wala bi not because of wealthy manta diamu kan na fulola but the Taliban makamo men so do kodo to dilala. This is what we forgot to understand. Be tafanjai aitalo KMC ba ayafo kombekela je mayoti fa ba sotolal. Independent. What money is not everything. Do not value the money. Talibela diamu kilindeka afenkeje wala mko he talk much about the wealthy. He have a capitalist ideology and the capitalists they value money more than the humanity.
Humanity. Essa. But mela kumukundu. Yenye is the same. Talibe la nyi mol many baby thing. Nyi many baby Talibe wala. The people surrounding him are they influenced because of material. They are material minded people, you know.
And then the starting Mr. Ali, ni ajibe fong abala fa wara batabakel. Ntel la banko is like the political parties la me alo kabe hislo nga fa nkai ko party tena nyi Gambia me alo ko they will have a rich history biography than United Democratic Party. It will never happen again.
Impossible. UDP has did everything for the Gambia.
Okay.
Political party
alone. Ite la kelo okay. Fo la kelo ye mo nyabo wo nata ya fanna fa wo kelo la te pareta. Ate man fe ngani yete diwni ate men soto wo kafo nyin kono sama ite fana diwni sa soto no kafo kono ye fa la katoje anata ko say ndengam fanna fale say bawo lafta men na wala muka ke president fana de manso woto bo nyim kafo kono yatinya ila years of work ilafte yatinya pour yeta kafo atema you start from the beginning nko e ko albe nyim membe foka al kanyim membe fo tell me one character Talibe la lawyer Usain Dabo mention Nte Dabo wa finola. Dabo te ganye nola. That is not Dabo's problem. That is not United Democratic problem. That is the Gambians' problem. Because the leadership, banku kende. You look the leader, leadership you be based on munela amarila character ala honesty. Adu hani dino yolo fonye. Akonyali moli tombong menna la culture tata. Men daji kona la culture tata. Ali moli tombo la nyaton kaya la men yalo kola na molo muiti. Nite ko iteta fono la mole ko Dabo corruptale. You cannot tell people ko Dabo mankara. You cannot tell people ko Dabo is a someone may yalo ko amaloni bankoy. So what kind of the leadership you want? Now the only leadership they are promoting now. Nenyi la leadership do baby men promote ka wala muko. Let us dance to the tune of the people. Many ka for commanding kote ganye no la jam. We are not looking for the man the jomal si kote on lafta jomale ma laf jomal. We want the competence leadership. And all the UDP what we can do well to represent or to present that competence leadership for the Gambians, the electorate men yalonko, they are yearning for the good leadership. If they refuse that, that is not UDP's problem. That is not Dabo's problem. Because you reject my candidate not because of my candidate is not competent. You reject my candidate not because of he is not educated. You reject my candidate not because of he is corrupt. But you reject my candidate because of the affiliation to the tribe. You disappoint yourself, you disappoint your religious, you disappoint your children because you follow your own emotion. Emotion that is a hate emotion. Ala ko jam famena. say bin na moment yalon ko kunu nibe UDP tole e believe ta men na wala ko dabo de winno la katu nyin sidol ta fayla dabo. That is not our problem. We cannot force them to love United Democratic Party because the reason they tell me that wala ko UDP mu mandinka party. Being a mandinka, is it a crime?
No.
Nteni ite be bota Gambia. Ntel ni fututa nyoy. Ni ka kuolike ni mfata mbeka alako niaje ko alako adamadi weko la yukallifu Allahu nafsan illa wasaha. Ntefe lala niyo kan niyo temen non. Niaje fulo ni surwani jola ni sarakulo ala yebe sindi Gambia kuna yano ko we can tolerate each other. Anu sibe Gambia kono ala le yadada. Wo ala kilone nata ko ite adamadi we Qur'ano kono ko akoye ko kullu hijibin bima ladainahu farihina. Kafu emumenti. Each tribe be proud who you are because ni proud ite mumenti you will proud the others also because you will respect them. Ite ifankanu nyame eyalo na kunyindo fana ifankanu you will respect their tribe also. But ndite nata konte ko nyin si karnyol man lafila wota alinga mota maintain tela sioti. Now you are endorsing them, telling them that the hatred you have for me I'm going to support it ngamo natin tell after men not based on the competency but based of because of ndengamel like. We are not looking for someone who is handsome. We are not looking for someone who is Mamandinka or Wolof or what. We want the leadership that will save this country, that will rescue our country. So that's why I feel so sad when I see my fellow UDPN, former UDPN, many along what can they sell to the Gambians about Talbe, lawyer Usendabo Mamenso? The only thing is a unifier. Is someone who cannot unify his political party. How do you expect that person to unify the entire nation?
Essa, sorry. Who is this? This is the word like what they use that word. Gambia don't fall deceive. You understand? Because let me tell you one thing. If Talbe is honest to himself, Talbe fonga tonya the step they are doing, you know, and all these UDP members, many are Talbe support. If they know that they are doing something reality, Talbe is the organizing secretary of UDP. You understand? But Talbe nimpabi tem. Every time mulkan Talbe nimpabi gel the same basin ke bulobula kojar kilung la koneka. E bol kilung la kona they eat together. The same Talbe and impabi to lakade ka jumo sale the same mos e ka murkota ke kada su kon after ka dispass. Say nintara ko nyulu niya tara ko nyulu mantara jamfasi de ka UDP kam fo Talbe e tolka Talbe kumandi mosi famende no mosi fale. Talbe should have to come to the TV and tell Gambian people like Ndening ongul usen sitare ndiamuta kayita ndala ko ndafana I want to look for the flag bearer ship. But Talbe doesn't do that. Listen to me. Yalon munakeda.
Yeah.
The boy is not honest. Yalon Talbe is not honest to himself. Afonya ndasila afangiba afogongo. I'm not even honest to myself. The way I'm behaving because Talbe la behavior ni ajibe is not honest. Because Talbe not that
Yalo, Mr. Ali, let me tell you one thing. Niaje hanin na dino kono alimamula niko ilota salo ni mulota salo la line follow. Eko mustahabbol mupuru al ulama wal yellow line after alimamo the first line o membe lola koma anyande kala moleti meni alo ko londo so pour ni alimamo filter ya tambindi.
This is it. Any mistakes? Yeah.
Any mistakes?
Yeah.
But you know the problem we have in Gambia, we are good to destroy the leaders, but we are not good to build the good leaders.
Absolutely, to fix them, you know.
Gambia no, alako mole ko atawanu alal birri wa taqwa, wala ta'awanu alal ismi wal udwan. Alinyo semben tuya ku kendo kang. Alinyo semben tuya alanya silawni kang. Adinyo kano kang alkana nyo semben tuya kukurun kang anin konnanteya. But Gambia no ya upside down le. Wala mu kontel kanyo in kame atawanu alal ismi wal udwan. Kanyo ma ko ku kendo nin kon kukurun nin konnanteya le. Non to misilme kendo kila lota ko abe taman serol follow kono wala mu ko ako ni lafta nafiko lona ku sababa taman serola. Wala mu ko idha hadasa kadhaba. Na akakuma kambonda dala abukake tonya.
Abukake tonya, yeah.
fulanjang ako ida wa'ada akhlaf wala mu ko naye lahidi kula be lahido tinyal ida tuna kana wala mu ko ni nay ku kafo wala mu di betrayal abe betrayal le wala mu yella no diala ye palaso diala yela jiko sembaka but look at the way our people are trying to upside down comme nunto yehudol tawrata kono alaka men foye wala muko afatu'minuna bi ba'dil kitabi wa taghfiruna bi ba'd wala muko ko men yal febo al kasso wala na qur'ano kono na qur'ano kono tawrato kono ko nen ayata ko nakito men yal febo you accept those men yalon ko mal febo al yulta al yabalan wala al kana muneke wala muko limatal bishuna al haqqa bil batil wa taqtumuna al haqqa wa antum ta'lamun al katto nyata al kake faniyati faniya alikawota alikake tonya te bigo sayal febol so kuno men yalon ko eko adam baron betrayal andu momo akoyte mele saya be koyde nyamenna talibe mengi is a betrayal because the United Democratic Party ye trustless la wala kina yake party candidate ye trustless la kake mayoral candidate sipte e sayte ye trust dia la palaso membe ko organizing secretary yo palaso nyindi la katu yalo no ko be do ko nyinkela ni tenato party yo betray because of it talibele like ikafo moleko I mentioned that is not betray. You want to define that in a other way, that's up to you. But for itela wo definition men diate ya definite in that way so that mol saje ko ku kende ku I mention ku kendolam wallahi billahi talla jannin talibe ko ko kila wo ko nyin condemn tale for 1,000 years jannin nin talibe bebe wulula you can never turn bad thing to the good things. You can never turn good thing to the bad thing, regardless of Jomaleyaki. But today, our fellow former UDPN are trying their best to justify Talibela action. Kafuko kukende te katu munamu ala yendandar la minna la tattabi'u ahwa'i dunya. Al kanabula dunya ni ideal noma. Imagine tell la dunya ni ideal yakenna ko we are turning bad things. Nduri nyanta men karanna. Nyil kini wakili me yalon ko bafuka talbe man jamfake. Wallahi te diuni diamar la suwoko no kafuka alke jamfa lalti. Adun kila ko la yuminu ahdukum hatta yuhibbu li akihi ma yuhibbu li nafsihi. Al do kilin na limaniyate timmanola foye feon kanu ibadi muye etel ifon yemen kanu ifon ike dim advice la mena why are you advising someone else children to do that?
Essa, the saddest thing is like you cannot change evil to be good, you know, and you cannot make good to be evil. You understand? The whole new situation of bere the tadia bere nte I'm always ntaka diamu mena wala mnyindiko. These people nka meni fueta nyin meni ka diamu tenka fo ko ntata japal ka fo talibe something like that, because we know that UDP cannot make you to be the mayor or and you know they cannot help you to be winning. So the most important thing nina regala it will be la a beji beside ye mol meni name wo cool kono. Apart from Ongul, all these people are not from UDP. You understand? The same problem we yemen for wala keda. Adam Barrow ya manipulate nyamen pour ani UDP separate. The same manipulation ye wala pile talbe kam. But the game was fair. Alale UDP fana makwe. Because satala nabe mako nabe jamfan tunglu bayla al kono. E katarela fiere jawsi de kanne ala fana mbala kuole keka. Because you have to Talbe should have to wait until 2026. So it means that Talbe not to the UDP la organizing secretary. Karafason go to the UDP la campaign manager. It is from 2021 to 2026. You'll be munakela UDP la. They will not be doing anything. If betula relaxing it a campaign kela UDP, it a pabi wafila, it a femferending kela. After 2026 election, they walk out. You resign from the party.
And then Mr. Ali left Akuma killing for let our people understand that. You will hear many people are telling us that let us not focus on Taliban. Many people.
Focus. That is focus.
But what they forget to know, we are not focusing on Taliban.
We are trying to speak the reality.
We are exposing the system. Injected into the society. Society.
Absolutely. Tomorrow I've been
Niaje kawandilale buka afoko alenga concentrate kafirol kan. Many mumisili motalinge bulaje. Honey, they preach the you know, the things many aloko, it can be harmful to the society.
To the society, yeah.
Because if other society was society, it is impossible. More big positive. Never. And another killing in dunia, kono fanja in dunia be ban. Katu alako, atela ala lahido wal katimman. Inna wa'adallahi al-haqqa. Ala shofen lahido wa betimmala wala muko lamula anna jahannama min al-jinni wal insi ajma'in. Nan be jahannaba ani arjana mba fandila namman tolbe. Woto nimmo be kita ku kendote. No need to build a hellfire.
Absolutely. Jahannaba.
So woto hani misini ñi manke kuti ñi be fen fen ki telte fen kala na ñu generation ko men ne manke nu wol ka repeatedly because ni aju be misili mol kono birin kila fada sallallahu alaihi wasallam dama be je men lafta ko Ali ibn Abi Talib atela nyanta kala kila la jo sayoti hanna manke nabiyo moti bara nyanta kala kalifote kato munamu ala blood line yalla kila fandi ma diwna mu Ali ibn Abi Talib asayta ko de kila dimuso min kata Fatima te wala fututa Ali ibn Abi Talib akata sobaroti je according to the narration bari jamana tam kambe munela ko the leadership is not about the blood lineage, it is about the knowledge, it's about the patience, it's about the leadership quality.
Integrity
and so on. Say iko jamaa binata bembe na manke ko bele kambe da han say Abu Bakar la nyanta but jamaa lafta men na wala nata ke ko Abu Bakar but those in the Ali ibn Abi Talib la campo kono they never abandoned the Islam.
Yeah.
Ali ibn Abi Talib never built his own camp. He continued to follow those people. Bring Abu Bakar father radiyallahu anhu winada muneke hani say they ignore Ali ibn Abi Talib. Ye jomal natin je Umar ibn Khattab. And Ali ibn Abi Talib be silmi akono jani Umar be tubila. He was part of the first people many alokode. In fact, he is part of the first people many alokode accept the Islam before the convert before Abu Bakar be convert la the Umar be convert la. But they still choose Umar over Ali ibn Abi Talib. Bring Umar Banda. Hani say they don't go to Ali. They still choose Usman ibn Affan over Ali ibn Abi Talib. Ali ibn Abi Talib. In fact, some of these leaders, many ye choose over him. They still go to him when they need him for the advice. Bring Usman Fata. Wallahi, Adamadi alako ebekela menti mo mankuno woto. Be patient.
Absolutely.
Be patient. Bring Usman Fata. Jomale kata Khalifot. Ngama Ali ibn Abi Talib kata fourth caliphate.
It was the fourth caliph, yeah.
Chila banda mo lafta tele keje. Ima keje. Abu Bakar keje. Abu Bakar banda hanisa ima keje. Ye Umar keje. Umar banda ye Usman keje wobeto ya ignoje. He is still patient.
Abe munyare.
Alon ko alala wato ning ala kabe kela menta be kela wotule. Birin Usman fata mo men for mal la fake wolle tata katano makaki califot.
And wo be keda nena mo.
Okay. Anena man move, anena man order mining ke. Unga nyaje mbenyil be sign kana because Gambia di udol beje sometimes isimu ko molka Islamic terminology they use trying to convince people and then political man religious. Politic and religious they are the same. Momo kafo ko niamwe momo la kafo ko ha political man religious. They are about to take a mannerless action. Because it won't match with our religious behavior.
Last time I speak with one of my friends about this. Yesudu yesono jele men habunta Gambia 2016. This person is coming to Senegal. But when it comes to Senegal, it will never work. Because Senegal, yeah, you see in Senegal, Kabiri la dina nyaton koldo, ila banku dingulu. Nyimolu ya make sure le katonya le fasa ndola banko e katonya tale ka manipulate pour kake ku baraka mare
intella dina nyaton kol ali intella dina nyaton kol jama fambe je they are the worst
ngo
yalo muneke nale ku kurunje society kono ne aje ala ko mole ko laula difa'u an-nas ba'duhum ala ba'din la fasadati ash-shamawati wal ardu liman fihinna ako ning ayatare modol lakata kolte modoli kan tombe ngani dunia na kono fe betinya wakamuna yitandi woto mo kendole nale kuje membe naka ali wuli ale kunta nyato katu nin ala la hala ko benal abukati be kadimu woli yolti karle ka suto beke saloti kalimu nafil la balti in fact ite nafil la ba follow you can be a victim you can be a victim wala gina nim ku kurum bena la society kono kana si yebulo la kay konna haji teje ala ka kam fale kata ko nin ayatel wo mo kendol be o society kono wulite diamu daninna maybe they can avoid this disaster before it happened. But be Gambia, in fact, until many nyanta more many yalo ke nyanta yamaro ke nanyu kusifal wolle kane ka promote.
Essa UDP call from 1994 instead of 1996 kata UDP lotale ya itandi Gambia dingule ani wo banko misil me dingule bigele wo banko ntol kam fanko mandila comme ntol mu misil mol ka itandi ko nko mwansa kunda kula ka kije men ya lonka atentol banko dingula aten watila nimman step ta pour anyado kungun sinin samo banko dingula mina batala ko UDP wala kila from 1996 up to 2016 Gambia dinjolle niyo tuta from 1996 kana 2016 nga mbena da sing agrita ko tonya niaje UDP ka ya jame kanyine ka this is the truth everything come to the light baro nada mbedenda ko dake nga baroke mwansati UDP yaje ko baro lafta kulle na fela banko kam former government tarda menke kan ning baro ya start kawol ke banko kan banko dimul be start la ka bata face and difficulty min na banko kan ani be mura ko dake tina kala kinenten tol banko dimul mina be different sort of anna society ni mina jana tinyala UDP wo kol kele de start ka kele rek the same people all many along ko will be ni UDP itara UDP le ka ya jame kele ya jame ka
yes Clement just nge kondo
in tonta kota ke lata Adam Baroka the same system woni nata ka promote in our society kana society jana tinya kana mol badande because ya jame jamano na banko kan ibuka fu ye civilian tara Lawrence Loka yafa but ngajele kabim baro nata the same system ay memurun na ngaje e kana mol fasilo kan ngam mansa kunda do kulal fon je ka fam bukale ka fa nyaadi UDP lota ka the same thing complain banko ka mo be ya yitande ko nyine be keri so wo UDP din kilingul so ni wol bo ntol kono in tonta ejeni iko in ntol la jeran silo manta and wo mo morondi be bota wo mol kono mo be alon wol be positional handle so end of the day ni wol moved out of UDP ite ka UDP support ite mu UDP believe ta UDP le ite na intoni yela o mol kan ko de kana ka kuma kan murundi ka fo ko UDP le nginte UDP le
yalo ali bala fa mo mente nia coming kitabole men fulo mo wala mo ako ala qur'ano ko wama ashabatu min shay'in famin nafsika wama ashabatu min hasanati famin Allah ako adamadi un tora jama beje ni tata society ko ye toro tar sidula keme ye toro tar la sidula taworo ni lulo kan ako e fon la bulla barol la ako bali tata society kono ya ta society kono sidula keme taworo ni lulo o taworo bula bebe da hare alonko society ate ala la barol mot Gambia na problem o momenti nkam fanke misili multi look at the country study the country la ko benyamin itata every Johnson Quran school le beje jamiol le beje misirol beje sadabol be kerin blabet gamol be kerin blabeto nimbe ni molbe benna tasabiyo edi molbe benna silo ka tasabiol bebul ye boral bula bari istondo mol kono be farin tep konante yalla
konante ya hasibiya foma
liaje qur'ano ko moliye ko laysa albirri an tuwallu wujuhukum qabla al-mashriq wal maghrib walakin albirri man amanna akoy ko lima ni amanke nyinti ko walla muslimi amanke nyinte kan fontilin tili bolla walla kan fontilin tili kiyolla akoy ko lima ni amu menti wala mu ko momen yalla ko sondo mol seniyata ila the faith they believe in Allah alone wala tine kamoje Gambia ka fay ko Adam Barrow mano aka fay na ngalo ne ko Adam Barrow taanu akenola bari mba fayla tele katum malla fi UDP la so ite ya mira muslim o kendo bo fulale ba ala ko kana kukuru men fasa ka kukuru fasa haramutan ite fa kanalo e kafo moli ko ni mukukuru de bar mba fasa la katum temal la fi kanile la wallahi tete muslim sobet
no eman ke misile moti
ite misile na fi ko lo muiti but these are the people in sort of society ko te banna bade si loy ka fo ko politiko man ke dinati but dinote ala ko ite fata me may bo fasa kan oba yo emotion because intela ndamal la fi karle la
esa munati
ite ki fankili mo kendo la ba
esa munati na bi nin gambe dinglu tonya lafta o banko wala gambe dinglu femferende be Facebook TikTok everywhere gambe dinglu we love our country ko lafta na banko kaje ko na banko etar Lawrence lokan kadiam nyin corruption ni nyin kuruya ni nyin jawla
eske ba nyin kondo jawla
munati na bi Senegal la lonal ila mol men yalon ko ye commande lonal le be fintite cité la bunglu kono ye camera lokan kadiam jomay fay kayita nala ko ibe men keke ni Senegal dinglu man tarate kukile because ntolti na nga loefie nga keloke wala nyinti ko mol minimum mol ye tinyaro kijang i banko la nafulo kasara ye kutili mbalol ke banko ka ngene je yafu ye wol sike ni ye do ko ken tol kota anin tol leke mumenti munati nan tol la banko dingulu I cannot even imagine Essa
because konante ya yalo mulekeda
no
yaje Gambia la politico is very dirty and dangerous ani ite be Gambia din jomale jila ba fala ko grown up ta damen ni fulol man grown up nyoka ni surwal man grown up nyoka
nobody atije
ene ya moy in this history of Gambia ko fulole wulta tata sappi mandin kasade wala mandin kasade la wulta tata sappi fula sade wulta
nena maaje
ene ya moy si jomale wulta ka tata sappi ni si do leka
nena maamoy nena I have
so why did the politician make us believe ko nim nyin si kare si ta jay batel bayla jande because munekeda alay même fo wala muko ay fir'auna daddar la men na Gambia be lori woleka ako inna fir'auna ala fil arda ja'ala ahliha siyaa fir'auna tarta banko kan kala man tolta ke divided liyashtadaif ta'ifatu minhum pour nyin kamala be many divided ka groupe dol be jasi lamfunda be tilimbali ya kele la nyamento akafo mena yujabbihuna abna'ahum ويستحيون نساءكم ولكن براي divided ما اي من لامفوندي كي ولكي مون ديونتي كي دو يا من كي مو كندلتي ولكي دبني اسرائيل ام قلت كي دين كي ولفاي دي مسول بولاجي alako innahu kana fil arda mufsidin ata fir'auna tatabanko kan tinyarol la bi na mansal ke ibnul tanyo ya wolel Adama Barona la minister sol kallole nga last time Ibrahim Silla me yalo ko he was part of United Democratic Party alota janale atodu 40 people by the people ako UDP militia nyol le parenti kata boy minority group ka fulol kan me oda non amam sifa ko non mandin kasita ta wolle attaque la cordal kon I ask myself ko minister le benyum foka is that minister qualified to be a minister Militia la koto momenti many yalo they are illegally group or crime organization. Ite la banko police lesoto. Ela banko loi lesoto. And nikeda leader is this your duty to protect the life and the property of every and each and every citizen regardless of which political party they belong to. Ite aje ko ikata law minority ka will attack. Ite la police will be able to, they don't take any action against that. Ite seamlessly can go to the media and sit there and lie from your mouth. Molbe sirinje. I was disappointed on my brother. I admire so much. Sari Amaro. Anu ngasa fela jen. Nkai ko. I am so disappointed because Musa jen tebuka disappointed one. But Sari Amaro and then Coach Pasamba Jaw, none of these people can dispute Ibrahim Silla allegation. They are doing this Prumun Kamala so that it will be to the same bottom. They benefit themselves from the division. Because what division will be able to keep la where they are. And then Kamel Dundinyola wo banku dim fuaro le befaka leptano to board call. Fulo manding ko surwai tata daw a baby jurumari wo leptano kono. They don't even care who are mandinka who are fula.
You have talking about somebody here mialonko Essa nde Musa Jeng nde buka wala kumofo. Woni men phone katara platform to they even laugh at him because that elder juso asondomo kono membije ala damwala lo. But that man Gambian they have to be very careful to that man because that man when nenete kukendo preach ala dunia balu kono because of that man he have something against people but he never liked to because he's a wolf in sheep clothing. Woman wala behavior found Coach Pasamba Jawo Nabe Diamukang, I am very interested to that guy. I listen.
He's honest. He's a honest guy.
He's very honest.
He's really honest guy. But that day, I really disappointed. I was disappointed in them because Ni Ibrahim Asila, as a minister, come to their platform to lie against the particular political party for attacking the tribes. Many are non mandinka. That's meaning they are indirectly telling ko UDP manding call le tata kata boy sidul kake intimidate la kordal kon. But isa in Gambia lua be bin tole wotumo. Itel many aloko they are in authorities. They are the one who have to protect those people. They could have asked him ko say atela man sekunda mun fengile tawdo. Ale mun legal action le tawdo.
Ibrahim Silla alona ko.
He's a pathological liar.
Ibrahim Silla.
They are painting their own tribes.
No,
monster. Commanding monster. Because to protect their positions.
Essa, you know what is the reason Ibrahim Silla be audacity sort of labo kumasi fall. You know what is the reason? Ibrahim Silla alona I maintain our bank. The money he destroyed in that country. Ate alona ko ning another political party come into the power. He will face justice. So anything Koku satina ko ate tanka kan ate bo folale no matter what. But yalon Gambia dingolo me ntol batandi. Esa Gambia dinga kufuri ngo fasa. Gambia dingo singulia fasa.
No yalon Gambia dingo benyame ala emotion akabula wole noma. Gambia dingo care less about the truth. Itel nothing no be dawda itel kole ke tonyati. adu Qur'ano ko law ittabaka li hakka li ahwa la fasadatu ash-samawati wal arda liman akon ning ayatan ko adama di tela ni dia be dawda to nya ka bula wala tombi na yin duniya ban katu modol beje wala ni dia ka molifa modol beje wala ni dia monti sunyaro bari ni sunyaro ke fole yake ku kendo tiba itela mo fa wala yake na mo fa mu ku kendo tiba bari la ni dia la mot so Gambia la politiko be nyame ni tel la ni dia be mento dron hanna tar ku kuruna e ka ke ku kendo let. Because at that moment it la film wallet. Hanin na divorce wife new. KMC United Movement. One day sometimes I feel so sad when I see my former colleagues, some of them how they talk.
Essa, I wanna say
akam balafa akam miraka niyokuya. Nilla molti kunun teni nil bedo talam ko UDP party kendol. Nil nella mo molti kunun yela na flo keje yela katoke bring time mo kilinte yil kono bring kilinte je me talibelo
no they are on
talibelo because of United Democratic Party.
Essa, they are on
bari la wodo ko be talibena ko al sion bulal ateli diwni manyan ne na fala la katola ali mamadi woni manyan ne la fala la katola ali mamadi woni manyan na la katel la katoje so wota atel la kato wonyanta danantel ambitional al naka fu malena ambitional fulfill al sanji tang sanji muan ni lul kelo men kal nal sion bulala wallahi mo kendo setan ne be bala I can't believe this. Some of my former colleagues near you be ngela diamol moy ngola ilaha illallah I feel so sad when I TikTok mbukela live nyolje some of them they even block me. I have no problem ante muka problem also political con but I don't right to satisfy anybody to nyamu menti I will say ndemanda political con pour nyin kama mo yello mandal political con pour ka I ntenga jele I'm a victim in the hospital. I know Gambia Hospital Benjamin. And these are the few reasons why I'm in the politics. Because many alone control Betiabu Kamela Wola. Come many alone they claim to defend individual. Niajan condate individual fasato Nino. Ntebuka and lawyer Usendabo Niajan Kanan Kadia Malapola, ala Keba ya follow. Alfa me yalo ko sanji taworoni lulu birabeta kasol. Ete abira ko dunia dia da banso bulatala. Wala to fo yo bulatala kasol.
What a form mirata, Essa.
So nite kana fuko alifa
woman
korto be yalo ko yete tarin dunia ko wona ta yete convince ke ka try ko kay pour ka wo alfa diminay e jante hakilot la de kama ta dini tudan yemben ke yade talbe be fen ke kante abebe kelato kato ala ko ma kaydu zalimina illa daifa to nyendir la ka plan na plan dam fuluna afona plan ala ko ba punish na wala sama
end of the day ite kana lo ka fo mole ko oke ba mo wasa nyaton kaya la oke ba mo wasa oke ba la o nyaton kaya ala o difficulty ka lo banko bi wala tinete mulke te jibe fo ka ko fenne bete bul mulke te jibe because in few years back who knows Taliban I don't think no Taliban
jumale malonde I don't know him.
Talbe men so la dunia balu kono bi tilo ay Cairo men be soro. Even some of the countries in Africa, Talbe never visit those countries. Kabana ta meo la tata o banko lukang.
Afol intel phone la bolo kono muna Talbe mune lo wol.
No.
He don't even know nothing about Gambia. Ala doing political for 2018 to now wala agina Talbe futata area do la bolo kono. Talbe ne si man lo bolo kono.
Even the
Talbe la mol be sirin dame fa. How can you know ite man banko fanglo? And you want to tackle this so far no. And then many Talbe soren. These inteka for the boy refet nyol. Flamboyant boy solo. So they just want to benefit themselves from the system. Yalo Gambia di umemunte la banko la problem wote. Yalo banko niaje ko 60 years independent. We are still beggars. Because of what? Until me continue la kila sada dani la leti. Because funding ki ol meni nyanta talla engineering field ol kono ka research ke pour ka development meaningful development ke banko kan wol be ko foye kili honorable la. Momo every individual want to be called honorable. Ka pare balke pare obuka banko samba. Angale kamba fo grammatic ba fo buka banko samba. Some of the German engineers here they cannot even speak a word of English. But today they are benefiting the world. So the young people of many they should be behind the old people to learn the experience from them. Those people now they see that they are more wise. Then dunia development bank will be China. You don't see young people wasting their time in politics. But and many they are laying the foundation. And young people never rule this country.
Ndo wala kebal wala dinul buka politiko nya so wala ke mirale be politi nyame wala kebal politiko ke wol the young people doesn't have time for the politiko la ka wala nyini but wol mom politiko time also. But in the society, let me tell you one thing. Even Talbe ala nyim baso tafon na audio la mo bi someone that I don't know who said it. Mo be diam kan kayitan Alkana and coming like it all they don't want Taliban.
No, but those fake people
let me learn about that.
I can tell you I listen to that audio, but such audios I don't
I want to say something. You know why I want to speak about it? Because Munakeda, ita amira hada madim. Ita mu mislimo, pankuma di mislimo. Ita alonko yema la fi mola. Yela fi kawala fi ngota domo.
But that is it. What is the Gambian politics? If even UDP found kono dol beje be fan na faka system wala. Ibe fan na faka wala.
This is it. So this is
it. In every politics, Gambia di we katara ma ko kanete be la kilo kila kete muta tolol. Fete malon teni te be ndia mo men nate. E ka fo men na ko so-called educated elite. They are just seeing me and you as an idiot. They see us as illiterate. Fete mon. And then nimman sa kundana ta wolle bete nyune la ni buku koto balla na call it sea view. But they Italy fangele ko they are more civilized. To do politics. But the position they will come and benefit for themselves from that one. But the one thing they political let them understand that. I care. They left nambadi will kabalu samasinola will majigi mansa kunda dokula. Let them improve the quality of agriculture in that country. Let them improve the quality of education. Let them improve the quality of health sector. That's what I want. So those of the people, many they are degree holders, they don't talk about, they have moral. There is nobody, I don't see any of them who have moral more than Essa Jawla. Because I believe, and Nini Londi Sotobalia Bay, Mbebalu Kana Tarola. Mbaye mbalundi tarola, mfaye mbalundi tarola ifata wole kono. Kila ala ko nabiyo mole neko, ya ayyuhar rusul. Aten nabiyo mole. Kulu min taybat al balwal tarola fensene yarula wa amala salih ale doko. So nimme ye fankili jate banna hanina yudi pinkol kon. They will come demonize us. Ngajile some of them they will come and write the long paragraphs trying to demonize us. Ndol mele kan diam social media. They're calling us names because they think that in the mold by party. But one thing in a mold what they're supposed to also understand. Kafu I strangely sort of dulal. Momo ye nafa sort of dulal. But Nite Essa Jawla is not helping. That is their problem.
Essa.
Wala ye Essa Jawla Jogo is uneducated. Wala kinata ranting on Facebook. I have my families, I have wife, I have children, and I have families to feed them. Mboka fen sunya ja nkanna taro nka wulle nkata do ko nkanna family. That's alhamdulillah ala jata kendade. I'm not looking for anybody recognition in UDP. I'm not looking for any political leader recognition. Ba media mu kan dia moment na mantra ke kam political party ye mbake kan na bankole purunyin kamala ko. You see, rule kendo soro na Bangkok. That's all. So nimbe nyamira ko ete you went to university, you have 1,000 CVs, you want to show your intelligence to me. That is your fucking business. Sorry for the language. But nkajele ko sai mol kallafla control found me diam social media trying to encourage the people and expose the system. They call us violence, they call us kafo control na diamo siatane, they call us we are illiterate like it can't balundi.
You know, you
go
see,
ahead.
Listen to me. Those people are wolf in sheep clothing. Can you remember that? Ngo be what problem ole in Talbe party for mon do the UDP kon. Because the same people on many along they are dying whining with Adam Barrow people. What more than that ka Talbe ka feed up. Ka itandala ko what and what you have to do, and we are going to follow. But until after them follow jam. The boy is too young. So I am going to speak to him. I'm going to tell him something whereby I will speak it from my own heart. Because Dino and for Yemen can we from our canoe. Until we don't hate Taliban. We like the boy, and after la future is going to be.
I don't hate him. To be honest, I was so I like in the Hanita anymore. I don't agree that. I totally disagree with that. The guy did well in KMC. So political difference will not say because in the mullet in Bukala Fingafo Molekun carrying in a Kebin because of not different. Taliban did well in KMC. Whether some of our UDP whether they agree with Adamadi Yalet. But I still believe I make a KMC we cannot underrate that. But I become Nidandina, Waleman Betea. Ali Badunga Fudat. Na modo beje. Isina wol moy ka foy ko kunum atelle ko talbe betadale bar bial felaka because they are senseless momo kanyin kuma kanfo alal tulolo de kuni ibulisa ay doko ay alabatu lay alabatu ay alabatu laban qur'ano kono dawda ibulisa atoka fojele because moliyama fo malaikolo yalo malaiku munakina moliyama fo malaikolo katu malaikolo la yasuna allah bima amaru wa yaf'aluna ma yumirun malaiko ne buka ala soso malaiko be ku kela ala ya maro kanne wa iblisa me yalo ko bi ninte be ya tofo nka fole ko la'natullah alayhi ala danko ba we ala batu fo mol kam da malaiko lo balala wo ku kendo be habba am mansura ku kilin wala tinya kila ya fu hadiso akal do kilin be jal si bara al bara kendo la falni arjanna te moy ke kon non konso alla bara ku kilin abena al nal la sayata jam fala jol be fala wakal beta jahannam woto diaje benyim be few ka kani tandi molla ko meni kafo mole kuno atelle ko talibe beta yata bial kama beta hankay kuno adamadi membe ku kendo keka moli ya jay wo ku kendo la kana yo ku kendo bula dun ta ku kurun to wo ku kurun me ba keka moli ba criticize la wala kakatu wo ku kurun ta promote la wokan kuno nimmo mu kafiro ta be kafiri ya ko nana ta muslimi ya ko will you judge him kafay ko par kuno temu kafiro te hadisa e ba treat la kafo ko unbeliever no ay wo kafiri ya tuje samu muslimo te ba treat la wo muslimi di yalika bale ni te ko kuna ku kendo leke woto wala wo ku kendo wala nyanda fula biabe ku kurumbe na wo manyanda fula you are a senseless person kunun ko talbe be ta kata be bete ya silo leka bi naye ku ke mennin daji ko kendo manta mba treat la wala kunun mel bol be je man dun dino kono bi ina tala bandun na dino kono fo keta dina nyaton kolti jeto adamadi labamo de kole ata buka adamadi na kunun jube yes kunun ku kendo men tambite ne adamadi te makana nyina but recent ko men be kerim bi e ka wala jube katu wala mu labanna kuti
ntolman talibe George ka ko talibe doesn't do anything in KMC unko how many UDP supporters many ka low media to ni ko UDP mu neke Gambia nga example o ta palela
exactly
the mayors
sinya jole ba Hussein Fawlo ta example o ta talibe
from Rocky Malkilo
exactly
Yankuba Dabo la mimbi sare ndolka example o ta nyulle kabri nyim break up nada talbe fo nyanda sila munala amira how many UDP supporters, many can see media, they talk about
even
it.
defend them.
Some people, me myself, Kabiri UDP la candidacy kana. Ilam favorite kedamunadi. You choose Taliban.
Yeah.
Behalf of anybody. But interfana.
And I don't hide that.
No, Essa, listen. I was supporting Taliban. I know somebody, that girl from America for Bintal Konyadi. She even insult me on her platform because now I call. The way Yankuba speak at 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 radio, I didn't support it.
Exactly.
Yes, that girl even insult me. Akavonya ko sort the fuck up. Anga ko listen. Mol bije kai ko binda. Aso idea mako because ala platform or what I'm saying. Kai ko listen. You have to give me a chance to learn. That girl also listen. That girl also is supporting UDP because she's supporting Yankuba. But Kabirin Nata up to estate. Ntolbe I was supporting Taliban because Yankuba la diamo nyinka. But ngalo nako Yankuba memfanamfo. I told her fundamental. Amanya for Walter. This was my problem. You understand? So another person at the other side, Ofananko, Yankub Talbe Menka one better and Ntebe Yankuba supporter. That doesn't mean that they have to in segregation on in UDP. And every UDP member has a right to speak something.
Let me tell you, Gambia the problem with what I learned in Talibela this issue. We advocate the democracy, but we don't believe the democratic principles. That is the fact. So my former colleagues on the Dialogue B, even more convinced you don't build a institutional law promote kilunka. Talibe ya fan nafa UDP la nyame mo kote unisinale ye fan nafa la wonya. But it is fan nafa party ola foye two tam ke parenta wo two tam ola ko eke si bula wo nafa nyina kono promote ola. Because you don't do that. And then more many along ko be Talibe fasaka, they are trying everything kaje ko Talibe be fem keka. You know when I hear people are saying that the Taliban is a unifier. Taliban does not amawo nyita the Gambia diunla. Because if you cannot unify the political party, and the party ngana kumo frandine, itebe party menkona ye leadership position ole sotoji. And the leadership is about the settling the issues. Ilafta banko marala, sometimes you will face the difficulties. How are you going to deal with those difficulties? So need a political party that are some just few difficulties you run away. That's meaning you run away from the responsibility. Absolutely. And the political party you cannot compare with the country. How you run the country. There are so many difficult decisions that you have to take it to protect the country. Are you going to run away from those difficulties?
Let me say this. Before selection okake, first time Yankuba against because of Aladiamo to the radio in that way. For Talibela Kuodun to the Daba. How many thousands of Gambians, many alonko they were against Yankuba the way he said this on 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 radio. Yeah. So how many thousands of the UDP supporters are talking about what Taliban was doing is not right? For Taliban, Yankuba le wol mol sugse puriyofo. For Taliban le mol fanal sugse puriyo kumolfo. Nobody. Ngo mbena tel purka tonya discourse because nim kwoketa nim mo be man diamu. Momo mela ila opinion for. We cannot know what is right and what is wrong. Wrong. Yeah. For Taliban, Taliban was not planning anything against UDP. For Taliban, he told Nyanda move like a Kokare side.
They feel entitled to the UDP candidacy because I come from Mole. What I see what Ngamenje is a big insult. I did not in a brother way. I was so disappointed. Na brother ko Talibe do ko membe ke UDP mo be UDP ko lebe Talibe la foot step. It's a big insult.
I'm Mundoku like what kind
it's a big insult. Tungo Marina, Ngala audio, Molela audio.
That guy is a fool, man. That guy is a fool.
No. Let's use civilized words.
No. That fool.
To use any
Essa, no, because you know why. Hey, no, but Essa, let me learn, please. Let me learn. UDP to continue on in process. Can you understand now? People are trying to be rude and aggressive to the party every time. That is not feeling. That is not
me come. It's not making us win. Man, make I understand. Over 30 years, this is the principles. Me, I don't go. I don't take. Don't be something for Moleko. UDP is the even cause. Even the cause of the guy dictator. You know why? Sorry. Over 30 years. Wait, let me come. Over 30 years, UDP is abide by the law. You understand? You respect. But even in respect. You understand? What does that tell you? So that's why I like Songo. Nin president among constitutional bunya. That's what I violate la. I believe that. Let me come.
But let me interject you. Soja, please, Umar. Soja, let me clear this to you. Yalo jam muntela platform, and these are my former colleagues. Many yalo we were doing things together, and I don't so they will open their platform and let people to use foul word against me.
Okay.
So I should not also allow anybody to use. We can say about our, Ngamenjela Karola can discuss it in a civil way. But if you, here is my platform. If you use foul language against them on my platform and without interjecting you there, when they do the same, what will I say? Because I'm the first person who start to open the line and start to, many local yesterday there is, respectful tema. But that will not stop me from addressing them. We can address them in a way that may local kurun file nyokam. That's what I believe. It's not about whatsoever. Yeah.
What the platform what is more than
I understand them that insult, no matter regardless of Aketa Jomalina.
And here we are insulting. I only call them a fool.
Yeah,
this is English language. A fool.
I know.
Na brother, listen.
Yes, go ahead.
Listen. Kunun Somandalem Fanambe, Sister Dola Fonkoto, Somanda after another day, the same word here. Well, for every UDP supporter, Niemira, Membekeka UDP, la Pool from 2016 can for 2021.
No, it's not 96, not 2016, from 96.
Talk about it.
From 96, that's true.
If you talk about it, Nina de Diamka, you become emotional. So
that's true. That's true. I know that.
You have to control yourself. But listen to me. You know the leadership. Leadership is very important. Here in party, if you see, I Facebook sometimes because we want this gradually. Because Munatina leadership kumada. First thing you have to think about yourself. Not you gonna think about yourself. You have to think about your citizen. Well, I'm banko ka opadi ka for you ala support ale anormal ankole konko alisi ale sabarota because sabaro
exactly
adamodi memunya da sabarda ala ka wala jo 2016 ade jo la sabarola la anila kata ko pruka to ay Gambia ding biaji
exactly
2021 the same problem wala la UDP ka so
ale bonda kon ngadi bi de
escape in 2026 is approaching. The same problem amongst us. No, listen.
Mbade, Madu ngal kundu yando mani, mbana yal kundu do mani. Mbadu ngo. Mbadu ngo. Makie min start nun Senegal nata sonkoma court of nun tariake akabe loi bunyala always tenu ansa Senegal be problème kono.
Ni songo no Macky Sall be Gambia tombi no atambita di.
Atambita. Thank you very much. Make no focus. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
Let me come. Let me ID card outside Congo and in other places now. Muna na jump to Senegal. Senegal government
Omar, because they don't Omar. La problem. Let me tell you one thing also. There is no political party in this world, member Fulala party doing Alfunta Leta Fenkola. But this is a responsibility of Gambian citizen. But Gambia do la responsibility le munyinti, niaje ko atodo Usman Sonko nyo successor. You know, Senegal diwul le do te fe. You can understand. This ID card because this is violation against our citizen right. Dunia dawda ID card man fen nafa jamani jam. ID card man fen nafa Gabon, man fen nafa Mauritania. ID card is just a national document. Nini ID card na ya yani ta police la babele te forman kende. The only thing ID card in nafa so ni left a deport lal. But apart from that, ibe mun kala ID card.
Essa.
Itata di Mauritania, but Mauritania is not even part of the ECOWAS.
Essa.
ID card be mun Mauritania. Yeah, ambassador so dabe do e ka fo all this passes atodo e ka fo be na consular card ngale member in Libya those days ka wala di mo la consular card
esa afai batu ngani fa yalo revolution no jel ni revolution na bankoka revolution do sin choose coming ko this is the political party UDP revolution jolle ke o bankoka pour ka mesu banko e lo sila kendo kam ani tele kam do fa Ninada 2021. Say alinga example ota. These young people many along control via in the future they can be the leader. So nimbi wolka king. Ekalo banku dingule ka fo mole ko. Ha, ndebe party mento ndeni wolla mira nyamanta. Itamira banko si wo banko inside o banko revolution no si keno banko ka. Young people should have to come in front pour ka revolution oke. Wo young people on ka aside ika deko ika tara kodi kuoto ika bomole ko hande pa we revolution no keno la so
dabe patum de kuma kilo fole gambela yom politicien non pare bala angale kampa ko that's what they believe
wala ne la fakati am Omar Fedamento Foka UDP was doing this aggressive politics against APRC. UDP was doing this.
They were so aggressive against
against dictatorship in the country. So for a dictatorship end, send the young people who have to come and to become a revolution, they can run away.
Ali. Yalo kukli ne kanjele ne ninga talwe mo akafo ko ila youth movement yalo dinge mo ba fo kanyo ko ha they come with the new politics nka jelo le kafongo ko ngamal tata mul san na China ni jaman nyol kana Gambiano eka wala ko ya
wala mo da fi batala wala they don't want to suffer wala after ka fion fi ba so la ya so on the silver plate wala ka ipoke suma sonko ni joma sonko mena sonko opposition or sort of from the fire. We are sort of from the fire. It all they want to get the position from silver plate. You might be okay, Kola. Listen to me, madam. Can I come far?
Look at this. Adam Barola meet the people, meet the farmers store.
Okay.
Nobody's talking about because for me, because I need division or nothing the water is a wrong time. So I'm not saying Talibela Kuofila will distract from talking about Adam Barrow, but Lydia the South had focus Adam Baroka. Why he is the one who brings this, you know,
at the end of the day, not other platform or that opposition should not attack each other. But you have already destroyed the society. You want to make sure that you are not the victim. People you can Omar, because in can explain these are history, these are facts. Many are on Kabelarine. Mota doubt no. UDP was from 1996 up to 2016, but they do everything patient. But UDP was really aggressive. Italian UDP was fighting without no gun, no nothing. You understand? So up to 2016, another candidate or produce me along be what the Mario Bankola. Imuta Kodake, another ya make sure they change a lot of things in the country. If not today, Gambia, the men for one day. So, but Ninata up to this stage, Adam Barrow UDP Jamfa, UDP Gambia Dingle Muta Kodake, instead yellow na Lontial Lonal and Karanal na moral Nimfongo. Yafu Adam Barrow Conco, even Menkeka Nimbanko Kate Walkla. Imokede, Iko Adam Barrow is the best.
e ka fayne
wolta okay bro tane fam okay no la dos people they am looking wolta okay no la
no e batu rek
wolta okay no hani woldi no isaw haram ba woldi no isaw hani ko bibi wilo constitution adam baro today for 90 years or 100 years they will go in for it man they don't understand those are the things you have to tell them
of course
Omar wolbe la
understand
because of munamu tola African leaders or most of the leaders in Africa ni na de kamune follow what kind of ikamuna political game play to the citizen wala munyindi ko ikajibe la ko men munyaton kote a good life di wala the other people at the back wala tara suffering but wolte jija nola because no ko be jija la which ajibe if any demonstration ni mol ko ba organize la bankoka you ma le follow ka wuli kay iko ke fanke mole ko tol kadiamu ala toyal
lon nade
so this is the advantage what problem all about bankoka we are lack of honest people and we are lack of the people who are integrate they are grateful to Allah will not grateful to Allah will they believe in money you understand
al mamul foni yen nani lon nal fon I don't understand men kan de diminje wala mko why ning adam baro betani na full tinyala 52 million yata Senegal la kodoto Senegal men yalon ko bena la kela tiyo jo e yata mol la kodele to men yalon ko be struggle kan leptano ko ne man boro soto wa 52 million yena bulani e bobe kasara kamunela jalolu tandan ko silale ani gas weli soni ani ni telephone minister to la sade every night padiem e fona banko ka e fona banko do be de kejo padiem la ko muna kineta ande ne kana ko te men kan de dibi e buka edene ka mo kay Christian council le bulandi kunani midi farmers store but every year Adam Baroka Supreme Islamic Council la nyato kol bulandi kuna kata midi farmers store kata Gambia di la ko do batara tinyajeto ko Supreme Islamic Council kilo na dina nyato kol le kanalo ka fonye ko Qur'ano ko lata ko amwalakum bainakum bil batila al kana nyula na flo do mo tilim baliyaka bar membe molla na flo do mo ka tilim baliyaka ite ka bula wo no ma bidabe ta wo na flo ta la batinyala
end of the day
and you expect that people to respect you
okay
ni dia de ka bo mole ko alfa da dina nyaton kol ma alfa da dina nyaton kol wala ke nan ko na yin dina nyaton kol
end of the day
no it's so disgrace to be honest it's concern
end of the day jani midun ka start wo almame all I cannot those hypocrites wala ka wulina yenalo wo platform oro Al-Fatiyo
ya jube ibe na ko tiyaka Gambia la banko de ka Al-Fatiyo ta fulo janni be na tinyaro la kana mul castigate
ala no after wo Al-Fatiyo ta ko ngole do platform kan ibuka fem foje na man paniati anin ka hadamadin dolu nen ka bula hadamadin dolu la ka mol jutundi mo ko tan la ite Al-Fatiyo be siri ko Al-Fatiyo ta pour aller Cairo ke o meeting la pour aller au Cairo qui au Mansay aller au Cairo qui no la tol ni au Mansay nyaadile
yalla dele amiranka ala nenele Gambia no yamiraka ka ala nenele bari ndella dino nyin abala fa wara batale billahi wallahi tada
o maje me hapunta nyani ja wo sate nyin do Hamad Bala sate mol ite amira jani te ka wulu sate o men do yatara walla jamo be lorin sate o men kono ifama salta daminde if mumu salta daminde ifama salta damendo wo jamo wo sate mole wuli kote mako ngo jamo nga do ku pura ke jamo kendo de ite imonso wole dankula ikana ata jamo lo ka fo wole ko la fale ta sali wo jamo do wo mo kilon ko take nin carte ida ko take yow division no dundi sate o kono yena o mo kilon ta ko take because wo sate o kono ibe mura ko take ibe ko dole usla yem modol brain was pour wol kanata ni jamando te kada sali ni jamando just because of ite amira ala si Cairo kete ba hada madum men ka division na fe society kono misil mol bi damal man problem soro ite ko mu nyaton kolede iko kata jamongole lo ona fulo fon ni men tada jibi ya kisi kisa man sena because ite bulobe norina ye banku dingul la na fulu jamala kasara o kiti wol man ne ta kam fe man ne ko ka jamolo e ka sata o divide ka fo dole ko alta sal al mo salino janne aleta dole what the fuck is that o banku dingul be ko kanalo ite kada lo wol nyato ko kadia mo membe society divide kam wasi mol ka fu no nyoma pour ala bon ha
aba power telde
wala mu nyaton ko di ko wala ala banko ke ko kadia
yalo Gambia problème o be mun tel misili mollete
ite mo alo
ite mo de Omar
okay
Omar Diam Omar Kakar Sangara.
No matter
La mwele all the time, but Omar you take a Omar, we can be aggressive on the people. Many alonko they are trying to destroy UDP. Many alonko they are UDP supporters. End of the day, they lose UDP. After they can UDP
Yoma.
MPP go ema jesiri.
Afai NPP jam fawula NPP be kasaro le ke kan gambe ko yalla isati
Anala family be.
Yalo même format bala fati hein
Yalo na Essa okay but yalo na keda let me come yalo na keda it all do je amero coming ngante synthesize in fana camera it all do je camera coming ni UDP nata it all be bola government le me tol bondi la jigele ngoy no cool man ko nyam
ba yale mo I think most of our civil servants they even lack their lack of the knowledge about their constitutional right.
Essa
the only position dame yalo ko men yalo ko be reform keno la je o kake institutional la hate nyoleti natari man civil servant. Civil servants is untouchable. You cannot change the entire civil servants. You can only get civil servants like Hetzel, many aloko. They misuse their power in the office.
Essa.
But now, the civil servants, they are not into anything. But the main story killing for 2018. Amaribe Masakunda Hanisai. He is the first person. Men not a nabu kono jaman jam. Another Masakunda la Femkola afutatama because ngalo na juna mbebota mafankilina. So akon atele follow kon de koy balla pabi baylale. Billahi wallahi tallahi. Ala be said at nine na ni audio to ba be jelela. Alo data mum kono jando he wolum kam fata. Yala mu de fonyi. Akonyo kon tel be batel le support kan. Akonyo tel be UDP le akonyo ko adabe ministry of finance akonyo ko bari balla pabi baylale. Nkay kan na pabi bay. Wotumo adam baro ni tema hani suspect fam ka kafo nyimbekela anata konyo ko balla pabi bayla ate mela konyo ko be finance minister ba bondi la jel nkay mu nekeda wallahi billahi tala yala mu ne fonyi akonyo ko atkonyo Amal Sane is one of the best finance minister tabo jambela side kanambe tembo mendo nkay akonyo bari ba bayla le Jintu wakram budo ni nyo mo kuro na magebeti de yala mu ne fonye akonyo ko policy men nati this vehicle policy mole ni fo kanye me yalo ka be ministry do ko la finance ministry akonyo ko vehicle policy men nati is one of the best policy akonyo ko ni son da ya implement akonyo ko it will save the Gambia more than 300 million yearly. Afone kanyum fonye de akonyo ko yala mu ne fonye akonyo barate kela ngay mu ne ame siri na muna ja akonyo kate kela ngay na akonyo ka mandel do kulal febo
kabir amadu yo fo ngamwe kabir amadu yo pole
vidda wala tele civil servant le ñu fo akonyo del la nafate je ngay ke ngay bari fana ngay say fon ko Gambia la nafa be je barate la akonyo koy baba la akonyo ko del la ñaaton ko la akonyo koy be ku kila ñi la akonyo yalal ma ñu masa
Essa
akonyo koy wala pa bi bayla akonyo ko in fact balla mul bele bo
atonya alan kabir amadu yo policy ñi
imagine adam baro fo kana la ka fo mole ko amad Sane ñom ministre bulu kuntu
ngo kabir amadu Sane yo ko introducing
no Gambia is sad nation.
It's according to people state ministries ngamu e ka sey nyolale wala ka ci la discussion oti la meeting multi everywhere
it dun daño kane ko nimma pabi bode jafele sila na hajo ka because he kabe ke nyo kam nyo kidro Europe bankol ka just to have a padium and yalon birin fenke nata je atodo how to call this Mamburen Njai nañu satude di non bele bot yalo kodol be bugala fi diawla because ni diaw de na ko e be da sabila mari la akonyo ko bar yalo wo be jele biri ya jamela wato akonyo bar nte akonyo ko tan tele la akonyo ka te abi na inte tar nyi dolar akonyo ko kanani tamo fona ke ta problem amazon na approve la akonyo ko ay la ñu banjul dindul na da akonyo santo de dindul na e be bu
Essa.
With that one, like this I'm laughing, but this is very sad.
It's sad.
You know,
It's sad.
they even discriminate the people, not because of their competency. But they have no respect for you. They think that you should not be working in such kind of. There are some ministries there. Elite is permanently theirs. It's their inherited position to hold that position. Well, within 2017, 2016, coalition on that. Ema nyim penkol ema wo position solo ya lon badam be position dan dan fole ni elil sol ni ma wol solo they will do everything pour buloy la wolma they don't want to be president
Yeah.
because wo positional e be bari ndi sambano la do tamad la true wo positional wala foreign ministry of the ministry of finance ya ke ni elil sol manin dula soto. It's a big problem. And we have more less of cap, more penetrate. Imagine what 2017, Kana 2019, Dabonyo Bema Sakunda Konawado. For Bukamu le Kafonyo Burbi Bursosela. For Bukamwe. I know what to more. A man call for my Hansian Fengokono. But it be imagine baby there in tech. Hanatako na system okay the Jallo Kunda enterprise let. But it like Diabula because they are holding the key position whereby it will be duni a barim duni barimusol duni if it will sambala true in a position. So those positions Nima will sort of drunk. That's the reason why these people will never like United Democratic Party. Not because of party but because of leadership, the corruption on men tolerate la. They know many kafale ko 20 kafo ko ni UDP na maza kunda ebe siol bailale wala ebe siol va sava solvay. Do they sack them 2017 to 2019?
No.
At decent people were more like Katra for Kaleko, UDP Masakunda Tartajando. At decent they can now for Molekotaki, UDP Masakundanata, Ibal Bail. Because they are making people foolish. It's a UDP Masakunda from 2016 to 2019. But he cannot take out for Molekoni UDP Masakundanata Bal Bail. But for 2016 to 2019, yes, he don't by Gambekon. If what they are saying is the truth.
Essa. You'll merely be because UDP meant for quality, integrity, honesty. You have to be loyal to your country, not for individual. You know, UDP be loyal. You have to be loyal. You have to be integrate. You have to be honest. You understand? So UDP be loyal, and any position you are going to handle it, you have to be capable of handling this. And in a qualification on your delay. You understand? But
one thing, yalo the lagambe be dia moment dia Mr. Ali. But we all know Gambia la Mansakunda katama nyame. Afo mandia. But Mansakunda o Mansakunda nata ni elil sol men yalonko be better high positional ranking. Wol bota area mella will nano Gambia befa. Nano befa. But madam, I tell they are holding the position. They will, and then the certain is Ninata Jaman Jam. The capital cities. These are the people, many aloko, they are mostly voting against the governments.
I know this.
It is anywhere in Western world. But in Gambia, the capital, no Gambia Befa. They will continue to vote for the bad governance. They don't care. Because as far as they are holding the high position, whereby so but they will continue to endorse the governments. And this is what I feel so sorry for that country. We don't have sympathies for each other. Many system they careless about the others. So we will continue to fight. The poor will continue to fight. They will be in the office trying to manipulate and infiltrate the system so that it will be put media party continue wala. So what I can have until fuara diuni. It is very sad. You can't tell legend konkanyi mo kunta leta ke endos. Mbamanyul be santote be batare, mfanyul be santote be batare. Adama baro nyile ka Adama baro nyile ko tolela. Tole. Ya ki awole ko ki waka ko la bayko. Ki amul dara ika wolf wallahi billahi la ni sita.
But Essa,
that's the truth. Wala na bili yate samba mare na paret. Ya invite me fulla wala mu ebet. Bira ebe konka ka fo ko way sen mono bi nena de. you know agre ko ebe aka fole mono birade bota wol ma compte ni yo jabul no banjulu ko beke so ni benala ni membe nala ebe fe ka nyogya fole ba fole koto wi wala gina ka ko man dongo banjul watu nate mundongo mangama kundale imaje ibe corruption nge ba dundi la jele fulo ike marandile ya jame
ya manipulate le ye ko jitandala ay tan dilal ko do kaso e kata ko la men to make money ni o silo yitandi tela rek e ko we have already finished him
yeah
ko ka fo jannin dunia be bana so Adam Barrow the same problem wala ba face ka Adam Barrow ba realize la lumena ni lumena kay ko ke e kay ko e mo win ay mira bidamin dollar because of
yaje mbekuma kile fole in politics wala tina nani ndesana fo mandi ani afo ka fo kalimu tribal but amanke wote but I feel sorry for nani mandin kadimuni no ke be position ol tote look at Ibrahim Silanyol wala mu kuma ba folalti wala beta media mo le kam fi kamma
don't talk about that
ka panial fo Ibrahim Silanyol wala beta media la kaloka kuma kunta fo e telephone boto fuara society men kono
no don't talk about
it na flotinya but most of these people in te jela loren Adama Barrow la media la because for them they see themselves as technocrats, and that principle they will hold into it, so that any government come, nobody will say that they are just keep quiet. But in Dawda as Minister of Health, Ministry of Health, Minister of Health and political campaign position.
Listen to me.
That is the life of the people.
Listen to me.
So, but imagine if you see the word lanyo te kay tell like fenke Ibrahim Silanyol beta media to be fania fola Ismaila Sisenyol beta fania fola molbe kam fari kam. But the elites, they are sitting at their comfort position, blundering our money.
Mbemema, eka nyul many for that. I don't even talk about them because it's a woman gold and woman gold. So if we talk about these people, they will not call it tribalism. But ning jamda modol la daji kola ibe menke kan ninga fe kon tribalista. So
yeah.
It's that like Gambia biten. Near tonya fe fongola siyo. They don't call you tribalist. But near tonya for one day siyo e manke o siyo di e kota mu tribalist all.
Yeah.
How can you imagine Dr. Samate? How can you imagine?
Yeah. With all this knowledge degree, they have come so low. Katalo platform would have a campaign like Adam Barrow as a health minister.
Kumamambo Adam Barrow died for Nyako.
Yeah.
America can Jara Gambia because of Jara Roda expensive time. Jumal Bahani la Kana Gambia ko ete nyudu.
Yeah, and some of this
I remember when I was in my childhood time, I'll explain the story to you. It's a new name and I went to Jamaica Foundation. There's a guy there, Nimomo Bodabundum, if they can remember this guy. He's a Fritonian. Sierra Leone man. Hanini Sierra Leone Mengalo Katara Wura Kabo Mole Baro Abigail, yo tole ojele. Akanu nanim busu tomo akawale kenu Jamaica Foundation kaka plastic box will kono. I could remember, Bundu. Many of they will explain, you understand? So this guy, Ntada Bundu Nimo and Dimisola Kata Nimo Bala, was Sierra Leone man on you, Walla Yandaka Nimo Wudu. He worked in Gambia for a long time, I know him. Fritonian Mala, you understand? So after the guy, it's a bill I would like to lie, no man nothing, Prukan Woodala, and therefore after Mamu, it's a way then you jungula jungu for la banka ko hey ngabulo muda billahi wallahi even it's a more than 2 hours. It's a more than 2 hours. It's a more than 2 hours. Billahi wallahi tallahi.
Yalo wala jina biringa Adam Barrow ma be diama ka ko akallo ya dabule fenke. Akallo ya dabule respond. Ka fo ko mol kayelo san leptano dole. Yuti nte nga yelo men san leptano to fo labon yen recommend labay ka fo nyele ko sai ka yele busto wa fo ma 1200. Sometimes can need ngam spend yellow kuna in 1 month more than 30,000. Or for akita more lama because sometimes nga post ke social media model cannot voluntarily ka yellow dit. So Adama Barrow don't even know what is going on in that country. Nte coming at that moment in Qatar Jakalo men ka yellow wafim. I still have their numbers, but I don't want to expose them because I feel okay, what they were doing is not right. But at that moment they saved my patient. Na pese because ndekata jakalo mengo no buka yelo so ngata yaile tile muobe so mole na ta nobody na konye ko this guy abe working la blood fenko la pleje akonye ko time to the crackle when I link up to when I link with them up so nga yelo so rebul
Essa
people are selling people are buying the blood in that hospital. I have their number, those who sold the blood to me. Every 3 days I'm buying the blood. At the end, nka yellow means 1,200 yellow busonina. And at Abulanye 750 because he konyo ko meta jana after Kodbondo siate kunajan. I still have, but I will not going to expose them because muneketa. No, it's so sad that country. Eti abira ko fuaro me yalon ko abe ol leptano abe mira ka bor ke so fona be men sotola. Banjul leptano. Ete ko tayele eni tayele bus saba bus nan lela. Iko hanna tan ko 750 bus nan be jollet. What a $3,000 is let. Ila medical phone call manaje. You know how many people die in that hospital because of they don't have blood. Nimol bofula anambaro kana kafo akad lawyer usaid double debong kafo ko yelo ha mol buka yelo dadaja. You see how this man came miranyam yelo buka dadaja donation le ka yelo di but yelo men donate nyanda talaje for emergency purpose should not be shown. Nimol nyum kuma kan fo ite nyanda munekela wala muko send your investigation team into the hospital to investigate this matter.
But the guy
you find the way. How are you going to end that? But the poor people are suffering in the hands of our own people. Many local, they have to help us in that hospital. But they are making millions through the taxpayers or through the poor people. Many local. Well, will expose. You should not be you as a president. You should not take that lightly.
Essa, the guy doesn't have no interest. Let me tell you what. Let me narrate this story to you, Essa. Yalom Mansa. Every African country nali mansa select alima mansa tata fa believe tanyina ko tonya banku dingle buka vote nye malla fine mom vote in and of sa keta mansa te that mansa will never like you people because alta understand no la kanene la filala because muna kake aka muna ninga nyimol makoy they will get more power and they will come for me. So Adam Barrow yalo ko 2021 election he doesn't win it. I
think he don't even have respect for Gambia. Adam Barrow apuka concern la cool. No.
Your process on him be kwenda male. So the process ni ya kwenda male ko process o keda nyame. Adam Barrow la interest keta muneti na minister la woldan ko do wole ko do soto. Supreme Islam Council nyin dina nyaton ko men kata adu mol kan ko daga al adama fasa adama mumo ken doleti nale adama fasa abe ku ken do men ke ka nyim banko ka so anin kata nyim mol men yalon ko be positional to IEC wol adam barwala interest kata ñu leti let them get millions in the papa
ni be kun ka fo fana bukata wala taro kili
no let them get millions I take power ngamol empower men yalon ko businessman or let banko kan they give me millions ngani model empower so citizens let them suffer because they cannot do nothing so that police wolu nga position di wala nga make so many alonko they will be behind of me nim banko dingul lafta mama na this are the
ngata yete klimbalia
isi bute non nyele isi anything can on tene I can keep staying in the power you understand so this is working in Gambia because Adam Barrow alone ko election abuka win so whatever comes Adam Barrow doesn't care. So at Gambia dingul care. So Gambia dingul fanel yalon ko. I business in dingul to banko kan. Will fanel ni sita ni internet odo. Will test on na promo le diamu about Adam Barrow la tilimbalia.
Because it is interest level.
This is it. So anim banku ding jawol men yalon ko ila self interest mumunati. They just want to rule the country. Because they don't love the country. If we love that country, Essa, how many political parties in this country, opposition
No,
parties?
yeah, no.
Why not you go and join to Ali Fasala? Why not you go and join to Ali Fasala? Because ni Ali Fasala alonko, you have a leadership quality. Ali Fasala will let you to lead the party. Ni Mama Kande alonko, you have leadership quality. He will let you to lead the party.
No, yeah, no.
Another party. So
Ali, let me tell you one thing.
They just come to UDP. Ni UDP menke fenterek we murelek na sanyo wata domaninkerek. Adam Barrow from the public as sanyo willing to take a 5
years. Yeah, no, more than understand. The lion people on a government na bring Adam Barrow a politician Maketolo State House. Yalo Maketolo be me yalo a politician wa Sanjay.
Yeah, they buy them, yeah.
Okay, bring the young people they think that they have this mentality called politics is becoming a luxurious in the Gambia. So all they can do now, how they come to football team or many the future players. Because okay,
politics you can say anything you like, you know. You
exactly, and then coming Benjamin to think. Politically NPP become more future no. They analogy table. Moral formula. But what they have is money. Most of the government businessmen who are benefiting from the system are behind the NPP. These are the weight financiers from the NPP. Many are looking for NPP faster. So more they are ready to spend money because they know that any amount of money they spend at the end, if Adama Barrow win, they will get their monies back,
get the money
with,
back.
with the benefit because most of the contracts are going for them. So many can say, many young people will communicate. Some of them they joined UDP because UDP in Tolu
yeah, we try.
So kabuleke nin stata ke darajati do te mari fana gaje ko se sai so ko nin tata ngana position odila mol bebe to fola be killa blato so it become famous so muna be kila sai now the political ikafo the transfer do start open wala muko NPP barakantam party o benai bela mol kila nan to negotiate so the bavola ko maybe we give you 100,000 200,000 or some of them they will ikafo they will promise them kake bekela ambassador tingin banku kar wala give you 1 million so it if you negotiate with them so muna at the end ibe UDP jam fala yeta because they join in politics not because of they want to eradicate the poverty in the Gambia. They join in UDP not because of they believe the principle of the United Democratic Party.
Absolutely.
So but they join the party so that they can have opportunity. Like what Taliban did. I have this strong conviction, Taliban did not believe the United Democratic Party as a party.
Absolutely.
But Taliban came to use this political party because UDP is the party Morsabal joined in UDP not because he loved the UDP. He joined UDP because he abandoned. And he alone cannot do his fight. So what we will do now, let him join United Democratic Party so that they can help him to do his fight. And when he achieve that at the end, easily then. So Taliban for my ambition to rule Gambia, my ambition to be known by the Gambian electorate. So the only party Mayor Lukombo achieve not in Doi. Because according to the allegation, Taliban is a Doi sympathizer. I don't know whether he's a member, but he was a Doi sympathizer before 2018. So why did he don't go and stand as a mayoral candidate of Doi?
Okay,
but he came from UDP. So Taliban never loved UDP in his heart. But he have an ambition. I am not against about it. But don't use the people as your opportunity at the end. You disappoint, you betray and break their hearts. That's what Taliban did it. And many are looking at Taliban fasaka. Yes, Allah fasa, Allah right them. But I menke al kalbo fana kila kuti menyi nyata. Al salon ko sama. Al deun benal al de. Don't destroy the future of that country just to kaje ko Taliban lafta mena weke but kane anyina ko ifana be diwle soto ka wok bankoka ila kuma count me yalo de kalo one tribe one veke accusing United Democratic Party because they got tribalism law ebe jomalema indirectly they are talking to the Mandinkas, yeah. Nyawe ko UDP tribal lemudro they just use UDP as cover up. Because Fula will not tribalist the Fula. It's simple logic. So Wolof will not tribalist against his fellow Wolof. Why are they calling UDP tribe? Tribalism is between the, two different tribes. So the Fulas in UDP cannot be tribalist. Wolof in UDP cannot be tribalist. So when we take a look at UDP is a tribal party, they are indirectly talking to the Mandinkas. So you are pushing that narrative. Think about your children. Your word will haunt your children to come, your generation to come. Because defend. But you forget about your own children. Many they are going to victimize your own word tomorrow because they will be seen as Mandinkas. Yeah.
Ala word ni wala ma hunt until his day of last day in this art. Ala kuma kan kill him. Wala hunt dunia fa aba hunt la up to the lakra because the same day nimol sita dawda nimbe nyin tribalism kumol fola from 2021 kana
pato si foje
atobe fola.
Yeah.
And the same word momo sita nyi internet o reka si ka nyin kuma kan fo nimol be diamle ka fo ko mole tribalism le samba talbeka anita mu man ninka dingolati bon animu anay order tribe letibo isa
no,
lo eka kuma kan foje ka fo mol ma ko mol ka tribalism le samba talbeka UDP ka wala samba talbeka imari salon ko la ni wodo is going to haunt you until you
balia ni adamadi miro doyata kati sila fe talbe la nyaonya ifan wuludu ite be talbe fasa kambi yalo ntel la problème be jame bi wala tina yalo most of the talbe la ila united KMC united movement ila problème movement wala muko Italy, some of them, I see them very childish. Not to Hamad Baye for Kuno Ngamira Talbe for an interview. I could analyze it, but they are just fooling themselves. Ahmad Baye for is simple and clear. But Ahmad Baye for they don't want to see Mama Kande and Adam Barrow and APRC scenario. That said everything.
Yeah.
Mama Kande, Atele Akina Yahajabe lost at 2016.
Yeah.
Because Mama Kandela voters majority from the APRC supporters.
This is a
those who don't want to vote for coalition, but they went for Mama Kande.
Essa,
right? Okay, they went for Mama Kande, and they know that the narrative KMC United Movement was built on Wolamuko. The people who don't want Mandinka president in that country. Those are the very one many aloko they see UDP as Mandinka party. Walatin it's a narrative nata menna. Last time nga Karfala interview with Kirfata, I was so disappointed. Karfako we have to listen to the outsiders. Outsiders will meniko mitata dawda kafule talibe. But Mandim call kafo menna ko be bulto ko bulale the silver yadile. Let me learn. Sa nite ko talibe me sidol media lon ko man lafi mandin ko la wal ba fayla talibe. So therefore that is the reason ndel nyanta talibe tala. So ite ka fo mole kon teddi na generation wo fanandi mada mai la mandin kaya is concerned wolte keno la man sadi ko deke amanke not because of him better amanke not because of their competency but because of they are associated to the mandinkas. And the mandinka diu me yalo ko bi ko talibe la ko le diatete you will buy these stories. And you will endorse these stories. Know that your children will be victimized your own belief. Know that your own children may yalo ko ba uluka. Joma nyin dunia jang iduna mu ila fiong bet. Isi lafi wandi diuna nyaonya. Wo wandi diuna nafa na ye nafa bedana nyin dunia. But alikiyama kila ko ijama tali abdu nin jongu fata nin alala jongu fata namanto fata. Qata amalu kullu illa salasa. Ako ala baro be kuntuta fo bara sabanin dunia kono ala ko nala jongu fata ala jongu na baro be kuntuta nyin dunia kono fo bara saba wo bara sabol kono abol kono ako ali walad salihah wala mu dinkendoti ladhi yadu biha me yalo gabe dwale koma abe ku kendol kera bari sai ite ko talibe la ko le diatete. You will come and paint your own tribe with a bad color. Ite be dume wuluka kono maya be dimenden kar kononto yo duni ite una kola nite mu musolet. Al balafal fanye. Ale nga narrative post me yalon kon dioni manyan nanala kamansaya nyini based on tribe kam. Let us not look our support based on tribalism. Ale nga na candidate will have based on genuine reason. But nite ko ebe campaign la kafo we are not tribalists, we are united for the old Gambians. So you are accusing the other political party for tribalism. Now you want to paint the other tribes kaje ko nyille mu tribalism tijam. So therefore alenga talibe fasa katu talibe is not a typical Mandinka. What is the typical Mandinka? Typical Mandinka are the very tribalist people. Come in Barosita, I have an interview to Nyame, Kafo Katefa Ulufa is a hardline Mandinko. And they who are pushing this narrative, Mandinka Duni. For Dunia Jareti in Nani. Itebe Duni Wuluka, you don't have trust on those children. Ali Mbatra Kaneke add, I don't know why you jolon, Mbatra Kaneke add, but I feel like adding can maybe let it work on problem. So Iteko Mumu Solet. Ite muso ebe futuri mandin kole wo mandin ko albedde woni men wulula mandin kollo but because of her talibela kole diata yina te ye muso de men duni kono la kar kononto komi qur'an wo ya fo nyame hamalatu ummuhu wahnan ala wahnin ye dimu duni kole ya be kole ya bale kono kar kononto fono bala be kando e buka do moro dol domono suto e buka sinono yena wo den wulu tiwu kono e ko dem muso be tiwna la kaburo katal yele wo kaburo e yele ala ene mako yodi funtindi nan dunya ala ko fisaluhu fi amay ya susundi fo sanji fulo kola abe balobe kandila abe kila kobe ya enata ya fa futata karam temboto ibeta gadi nolto ya samba karam wo karam be kola ite dimo ena palaso ni ko nyimu mandin kolete fente fo ite fo na kuma kaw atare tele kuma kaw nyim fo moli etele mol belief ndi kuma kaw nyina ko ndeddi wote keno la fende nyim banko ka katu mandin kolo talibe la mola li sabar alalla candidate o waf ka nyitande mol la ko talibe si keno president abe nyine ken bare nal natal ka fo mole ko talibe dambane si nyim banko unite no kata manke pio mandin ko that's meaning mandin kas can never unite this country. What have we done wrong? Mandinkas have no quality to unite the Gambia. Mandinkas cannot deny a united the Gambia. Pure Mandinka cannot unify the Gambia because we are Mandinkos a tribalist. And you are endorsing that narrative. You think you are a honest person, and those who hate you yesterday, those who insult you yesterday, because you are defending the truth, today they became your friends because you believe in the Menako. Politics has no permanent friend and no permanent enemy. But you became their darling because you're going after your own tribe. But they will never do it. They will never go after their own tribes. Since they make you to believe ko ite demote keno la fentijang ite fonte keno la fentijang katu ila mandinka yale kamam. Is God wrong to create a mandinkos? Niafo inyo mandinka diule kanalo e kafo ko ha alenga nyina si kuola si ole mu ala la dari fiolite si man fisya city nyin dunia kon ala ko si ol dadale pour nyin kamala ko meni balantante alama e kana nyi tandi ko imaje alaman daro no imaje sekili ndamane da kankili walakin nako inna kalakinakum zakara wal unsa wa ja'alnakum shu'uba wa qaba'ila litarif inna akramakum indallahi wa atqakum ngali dada ngali ke siyolet ngali ke kyolni musolti ngana ngali ke different county pour nyin kamala ko ali enyo sute bara allawo mandin kaya na allawo fulaya na alla surwaya be kola amanke fenti nte alaya badal be mo kenno nte alaya wala men silantante alanya woto ila fulaya be na fa fenna janni be siso konko na man domi pullol pirla man domi wolof pirla man domi sose pirla be haba am mansura nyaka job wodollo. You know what is important? Man gorola. Man gorola. Goro moye humanity. If you are a goro, you are a pure Muslims because the Muslims they guide their words. Balanga wane mandomu Paul pirla, mandomu wolof pirla, mandomu sose pirla, amul ben faida nyaka jom rek.
Foroya rek. Ni mom foroya ni mom foroya si aussi de
important. Al nene furo je laare ne ba fula furo le fele laare. mandin ka furo le felelare jola furo le felelare e ka fole ko hani ifata lo me to fa disappear tale ba woli te fonda wo furo be lare mota fula esa jola furo ki kana el esa jola furo kasanke e ka fole do furo nto botan kunnan surtout la nasiyo sai mune ben gaidre na baro men ngake ila fura yaye na famunela ni manke mo kende ila mandin kaya na famunela bari maje they use you believe you ko ite mandin ko ite le fisiata mobet ite fulo ite le fisiata al bal siso kon kon ata ko mel kanyim fale e bal damba dundi kanyol al foire al dewri be fa kan fan kaso kon ye munen orje fo mandin ko damba be fa kan fan kaso kon ale alo fula den jolle to ni de sa to kon sara hulle den jolle to taje jo malle yo batale kan al be man sal men fa sa ka based on tribal the same narrative talibe na la mol na de ka fale ko pio typical mandin ko te kenola fenkon what an insult. And they take away manding ka unity. You pushing that narrative. Yeah, me ba ke ka UDP la. Ita ke kan Essa Jawla la. Aman tora fenna. Bari ite fon be diu men wulu ka be boke ko sulo kono. Ite muso me yalon ko be nyin kafo kono. Ibe diu men wulu ka be boke ala kam men fo hamalatu ummuhu wahna ala wahni. Ye diu dunile kole abe kole ya kono kar kono to. Ila wo diu ila aksono me ba fa sa kan bi. Ila kuma kan me ba fo kan bi just to defend one individual mo le diu mu woti. But the ila wo kuma kan is going to victimize your children, your grandchildren and generation to come because of ila negligences.
Yeah, yes, I like you mania. Listen to me. Even Tarbel and your last interview, I even listened to it because it told Jamabije like Hamad Bala or narrative ning. It will ya tam neti well and for UMC lente buketo fono. Ilanin group on means that it will they have power. They are the
total movement.
Yeah, they think that the movement it will miracle. They are the threat to Adam Barrow because near the Adam Barrow, Muhammad Bayafoko, they are going to be the threat to them. Because Ahmad Baya Loneko, but here in Amalo Tonya, ila movement on Yamalo Tonya, a lot of divisive leka, and Ahmad Baya Lonko, MPP Fana, a lot of Jika killing leka. So
exactly.
The same type of people, the same type of group, whatever local Bangkoka. So I don't
Mentata Berofai, many Berofai Ahmad Baya, many Berofai NPP because of my love UDP. It'll find not verify or be book, it'll find not very sobe book won't see findable. So therefore it is a threat for NPP.
Yeah.
So it is NPP baby strategy killing use capitalize. So yes. Now they are going to divide those voters. Many aloko they call themselves a tribalist. They start fighting manding call a UDP manding party. So it's a little bit more talala, but UDP and will be scaring me. So what are Ahmad Bako? They are threatened them, and that is the truth because they are all 6 and 9.
Yes, listen to me. Garme, I Africa. For QTV and for I Africa. I Africa. The same word be I will feel a good morning so from Konyindo, you know.
Yeah,
you never caring because listen to me. Adam Barrow a form Tanyame, Talbot the same forming the same movement, the same like how Adam Barrow become to form MPP.
Let me tell you one story.
Yeah.
That boy don't live doing Colombo. Bring Adam Barrow in UDP thinking that the Parama Kabe NPP. So, starting Ngaya Kabe youth movement. General Kabolo Gaji Alakoka General Guy UDP the problem to the table. So, and these are the kind of the people they are promoting Talbe at the Telkafoko Sokota Solebe. All those people will never vote for them.
Listen to me.
Those people are only doing this to Kajako UDP Tina.
Essa. My own analysis, my own opinion, can you explain it? Because Hamad Bala Kuma coming Kabara for it. Because more beyond what happened 2016 Mama Kandening this guy, Jam.
Yeah.
In Atari, because let me tell you, that's a big secret. Nyanyum for UDP in Koleko, UDP Lanyim fraction Molu. You know, they don't have connection with Adam Barrow government before 2021 election. They will be lying to the people. They have connection with these people. And it Ahmad Ba alone ka kweta amalako. It will also the men new mol be conniving. They were playing their dirty game in 2021 election up to today. So Ahmad Ba wala je ko nyim mol many bota UDP. You know man not just for UDP. They just come direct to NPP because nibe dajika kilimo le benna and mosi fa kilimo le ben kundo. many along ko man believe fenna they don't believe in Gambia wol man tara Gambia kuto wol be dunia fengole kuto
wala problem Democratic Party lady
yeah so Hamad Baya understand ko ni election onata nin tinyaro mina itola omo sifa kilingol men yalon ke be kundo omo sifa kilingol le be to filaje ye muru ko take na talbe kan because dunia fengo kan so and UDP is going to be the winning game so but talbe la nyin groupe mo le to ka miracle even the government is they are threat to the government not about
Talibe is so confident that he will win the election.
This is it
and
because
then
Ataman understand
they are fooling him. They are fooling him.
This
and
is it.
One thing Gambia voters population will stop at only KMC. Talibe at this moment he don't have support at West Coast.
Even KMC.
No, so at a final note, ako ning adanta UDP da banalate te winda. Sometimes ka jelele. So if Talibe alone cannot, as a sitting mayo, cannot win in KMC alone,
I don't know.
Did he expect ko Ate alone will win the entire country la election?
So it means that Ate Nyanta understand na ko. Ate he doesn't have among support based sort of he doesn't have no support base.
And then I remember for iAfrica interview, it's so misleading. I don't know who are giving tactic analysis to this guy, but they are really fooling him. Because I don't blame him about that, because he don't know how you are at area. Talibe absolutely nothing. So in Talibe ko, Gambiano Meyaloko, they are not politically affiliated. Are more than the Gambian who are politically affiliated. That's a big lie.
Essa, no man can, it's not lie. Only crazy people can speak about this.
2021 election, 85% of the population electorate registered were turned out.
Essa, listen, Essa.
So they are not politically affiliated. That's a lie.
Essa, these people are really sick in brain, because let me tell you one thing. Essa, I have a voter's card. Fundamental nga vote konka UDP la support ba. Fundamental ko enka MPP la support. Momoron de voters card so da aka cast. Wo momoron de party la so da aka men support. They are lying to him. They are just lying to themselves. They are lying. They are lying to themselves. They are crazy in brain. These people are, they are fucking illiterate.
Ali, they are dealing with the data. Gambia government from they are control it. They know that the public Gambia government don't have the correct data about the entire Gambia.
How many people living in the Gambia?
They are just less than 3-4 months. We are dealing with the data, internet data. Some of the online, they don't have a voter's card. They cannot go to election. If people many are online, fill your form, it analysis depend on like you are fooling yourself. Because 19 more more than be vote no. The rest they will not go. The only thing they can do to be at all the California and then tell many along come diamo kante let us not think ko ntele waista multi many can la moenda nkana na control many diamo kanja we control the people or the electorate. So and then most of this at all the UMC like diamulal many diaspora, they think that they can manipulate the minds of the Gambian because they know how to talk. Gambian will they are facing the reality, they know what they are going through.
They are even making Talibe become arrogant to the Gambian people, because ala last speech in Gambian Maka for Jeko, nobody can stop this movement. That's
true. As far as our let me Ali, as far as the constitution is concerned, no one can stop them.
But
if they fulfill the criterion, nobody can stop them. It's only government electorate can deny them from having their vote. But legally, you cannot stop them that stop your movement. That is it.
Essa, listen to me. Listen to me. Who is going to stop him?
Nobody.
Let him work on his process. He's a citizen. He has every right. Prior to political party of form.
Yeah.
Let them not come to sit in front of the TV and brag about nobody can stop this. Let him do his things. We don't have nothing with him.
And then one thing for the they don't know this youth movement. They are making more damage. And then found they are not interested about to win the 2026 election. They're just going for the election to test their popularity. But they know they are not going to. They are not doing to provoke UDP, to sabotage UDP. These people are preparing for 2031. And none of them who know that whether we are going to witness 2031 or not. So, but for them, that's why UDP provoke, kumol fa UDP kanire actor reko UDP you are wasting your walakin na fellow UDP and many bafo kanye let us not focus on Taliban. Don't focus on Taliban, but let the people to expose their hypocrisy and the manipulation of their political account.
Yeah,
let the people many they want to focus on Adambaro, let them focus on Adambaro, because these people and Adambaro, they are all 6 and 9. They came to distract the opposition. That's why in Ila movement on that at this moment, 1 year before the election, movement or political party. Why he didn't start it at 2021?
2021.
But you wait 1 year before the election, you start to divide the opposition. We need the opposition united front. Is that not an insult?
And you don't want to
he don't rule out the coalition with UDP. What an insult. That's why I say these people are confused. You said you accuse the political party for not having a principle. And at the same time, you want to form a coalition with a political party, accused for being principleless. Is that not a confusion?
That is craziness. Woman get confusion is craziness.
You know, it party because because they have no principle. Say it take a party me yalonga man principle so they recent because of ila tamandirinya be ite alon ko wol mangambele interest. Why are you forming a coalition with a party me alonga have no interest of the Gambia?
Absolutely. Essa, listen to me. You know, UDP was very lucky. They cannot understand it. You see these people, ilao mano me audio bondi be me interview ka même for wala kada. Ñu la plan manke ñinti kata. Ñu la ñim plan natal just to destroy UDP. This was their plan.
To distract UDP. Because they man care 2026 la.
You know,
to sabotage UDP.
You know what?
For 2031. But they can for 2031, I cannot talk about that because Malo Fomba witness la. And none of them who know whether they are going to witness 2031 this time. It's only Allah knows.
Only Allah knows. But the problem is UDP was very, very lucky because these people, you la plan they don't even expose wala fungati na nyimpool finte that time. But if not, they are going to just wait. Nadun 2026 corner, they bring this division in UDP. So say the division on have already. Nimolia try, we want to fix that problem. They still have people aside. Many alonko, they never support UDP, they don't like UDP. Ikadafika UDP didn't convince Kaida Nila ko Talbe is the good person. UDP is the bad person. So how can we keep quiet and look at those people? They are doing such a thing to UDP. We don't talk about those people.
Gambians are very easy to Gambian only manipulate. Let me tell you one thing. If you want to scam the Gambian and manipulate them, be a handsome guy, you know how to dress with the smiling face. Even na musol jela che peruni be podi na buto yale panang refet boy refet nyoli lako.
Ekan diplomatic bawol te sikala.
But what they fail to understand wolomuko. Smiling face. On the sweet talks does not define anybody's character. So
every day we see the platform, I will talk about them and I will talk about them.
Naam, Essa ngal konto. Allah program ko kumar mbak. Yo war real ndel te don te jamfala diamu to bag war butum Allah diamu li be dar mbak. Barente abala fa wartal tonya. Gambe be silo menga ni ninda nyona karla abala fa wartal. Ya jele Gambia la problème mo mondi ngamere ko ke balla di new la munda la problème oti hani banko wala nafulo suñar la warli mu sembe ma abe mu dindi mu def
wallahi
ne position o di le telefona ka molti mel ka mol tora je ba hani ni hani na fonko ko na jiwe PIU official jiwe mel ka li paro ka ba afanyo fele ke ba ko to la jiwe
no abe funding kewle
abe funding kew
men fon ya buka ebe buro de nyebe sanno
wala ka suñaro wala ngoy do mu dara
follow for opportunity no bije nin keba leadership soto Gambia ana gara bawu sen da man ga bawu sen di amari be hanila ka kuja ma falin wala hannu ku gara ta kenol dictator because asanjo tabul ko take
to nyak
bar ne dinno ganda la fon ko always ita laka ka dictator because this is sanji tan sababu balula menga siawat ya jale mo jama bije like ni kada dindin ku fo kan akande bala fal because men kada bila okafo UDP la 2010 kada solo la UDP la youth president solo sando janne man sata la commande o tami ka dindon nyini nda kilo baga 2011 me wakarte fe alaji Modou Sané wala ni yankuba kolilota in KMC alaji Modou Sané la keba be nyame atale siara alaji Usen bile ka mo le ha mo sula o keba la sula de dindon le
lawyer Usen Dabo be 47 years 46 47 if the tata foka we don't need old power we need we don't need old power
ndela bango kanyum problem mo so
ignorance
tembo ne ga sula funding ke o lebu keji biya felendi alaji Modou Sané nyeli o kole am be taw ba o pati o to li paron toro be sifa so isoronda ina mamme ya position of on en so talibi na fa hani taro fo ma hani bal kadon sana fala yelo taro fo ma hani bal ala ya tamanta ba ka de meyoti talibu kana nyum kuma ka sifal ba nin talib ma fa UDP al nimbar wallahi mo ko tay kuma ko tan nyanda bola mo ko tay bara ma nyan kala talib ti di sare ting gon men nga bala fa warandi di ndingun meli alon ko yela wululal to sokono wolle kata bulare alaji Usen tiloni supe banen
wallahi very sad na amake fen 38 years 39 years old that base 39 years
adena ra kenya wanya ndele fo bi hanni talbi kede president i jama bali bi to place marla because society jurte la foka bang ite la fila nyina comme place to place di la rek ni o di la ko rek ite meli ki jebi ne do ya yende la mo la problème wato wati ni ndoro na kata san la jam ika yankuba la diamo mo jama fenge bari billahi yankuba kanan do men ke UDP la Allahu akbar
mala wala keda nga wala fa Essa nka ko before mol ba realize la mol partiyo ni mobe nte fon I was supporting Talbe mtata for why yankuba speak on Pamodi radio and TV why he speak in this moment he should not speak this on the TV
barakira wato munal de raje UDP ne flag biara tombo in time jawna ni election because yalo no kula we nyaado ni maka wato to itina handula no purena mol convince yalo
it happened in December
6 months before the election they can tombo ndiroke
around
nara ni kero wato aba kola yalo pour ka ni mol convince ko nyilbe ni ko to birin juna ama succeed la do aba kola yalo basa felen diri bi fa on ke fa wanya ngo birin kununde Yunus nyodol mayo kajina itande ko ha munata na yankuba birata na ka kem fonkoti tiamanoti amal lon tam fonkoke munata na wo instant wo labita development ka meli alon ka to sifindi war
ngo
because wala fa talib le kelen so ni la problem wo yankuba ya das min ko talib kay mo manyan ku keleme alon ko isi sutandi talib la
Madam, listen to me. No, listen to me. Yale mun concept Essa yale tole mun concept lesson. Because nyulia lonko eka ndene modi amda meyo nyindi amo fonde. Yankuba ntola kubale tinya. Ngani ngala mun kule tinya. Essa billahi wala sala nyulu ni ite yankuba like la for dunia bon because of munam. Ila kabudu ni yemembe city. Yankuba ko la ta landi Gambia dingul be tabulo kan kaydan ko nyul munyinete so wo ko le dimina bela because it nyul ya UDP ke ba jamale manipulate before Yankuba be nyin diamo ke la nyul mo jama bale manipulate in UDP men ya lon ko believe ta nyul la le boy you understand because one system when you realize what type of things they are cooking on the ground you understand wala na kabiri Yankuba nyinke nyul te Yankuba like la for dunia and they will always talk about Yankuba because they have already did their plans yela ko be kele settle te be siri ye mo jamale manipulate in UDP wala na Yankuba ka fa hanisa still dies of people many are is in their camp but yanko ba understand ko will more realize juna ko nyul be nyineto because they were trying manipulating the people, downplaying people mind. Karafa sonko be mo le kono wala na ka mo ko
wala bije because men kera mo jama be la movement on kono walta UDP wala nan be kala UDP nomba men so resula ta wala carte o membe UDP bulu support membe bulu sula ta nyina bara wo to tema hone ima wala no always ikata UDP la fonko ikata o denied la always ha UDP manke majority but why hanim ila candidate ka UDP la nyaton kote
yalle mula silandro
sila yalo to jago ko kan ima la la tolo sa ni la programme mo gala sa ka ke e ga football game wolle o ko si
falo ya lo ko bodo kuliyadal
taw da ba yolo ko ni molen toral
so golo
that's no way to escape
gay batu nganal bula say fe ko meda de la jam say fi o ko sabe na tambida
esa fitiro tambidala because inda fara be siri jam fitiro tambidala
okay ala fori nka ni ali ala baraka ba
yes thank you so much I always tonya mbukane la program all better but anytime if you come to life you always make sense and every time need yamda because muneke la diamo diande you always try to quote because Gambia dingul I believe the manipulation all that.
Yeah.
You Quran me along ko dolbije ka wala UC ka fo ka mul mislead.
Yeah.
You always try to quote things from the Quran ka it and the banku dingul ya konko. Nina be caring because lot of Gambians try to manipulate. You can have down manipulation game on lale. Katara ke fanke ko to le believe ta ala while si daji ko man better. You understand? So it's very sad. Nina rana banku dingul ge young people like Talibe Ibrahim Dewa Karvason ko wolu BK Sanyo Kemo Boja Woli Kadasi Radio Ikoka Gambia dingul le downplay the political party that make you to become something. Huh? It's a party of
ala plano.
Let's go to 2026. Atulko patiola atulum opatiola jernyana atulla jernyamo fide hani alkana
alla candidate alla fta party memara. So Biramanam Natre candidate on Soxitano, UDP will be the best party for them. But the candidate is not selected. Now UDP ala Martin Gernial need.
Say Alcana Lafi Kodakal, what you want to form a coalition with UDP, I'll come many la direction or not. If all we just come to change the political system in government. What kind of system they want to change? What kind of system?
Even Abu Kutul silent China, German, France,
it only system Leonardo. What kind of system? What kind of system? Kavoko Kamola character demota. Ngo. How many years Ongul Usain Dabo is standing in front of the Gambians? What I mean they go. Let's stop insulting each other. Let's not insult each other.
Ali. Muna neli ko ekante we diamulala. I laugh at the people many came from victimized Nenirola. Political party man Nenir not in the jam. Gambia diun la Neniro kata na diun kata football la slow kan ba fala such a ebe Neniro. I cannot repeat it. Na kota kono dindin kotul kata di
afo ba kilim fa kilon ka du nyola ba be silim fa be sili be no ba ne be no fa ne
na problem of found Neniro man tell economic tinya. Neniro woman tell the put into this bad system. Neniro man tell the agriculture tinya. Neniro man tell the security tinya. Munen tell the security tinya wolum corruption. Yin story me yaloko NPP le start car pedal. Now they will all become a victim of insult. When you are defending, it's even laughable. You are defending the corruption, killing innocent people in the name of Yenenine. What is the stupidness is that? Whether you are in politics or not, you'll be insulted because so I found this so laughable. Molkalo, I can hear Nenile, UDP party. Well, UDP can party. But what about the people? Many you are defending them. You are a moralist to defend the corruption over the insult.
Yeah, Essa.
I don't even care those people. Well, I can attend the media, but I don't even mention this insult there. Because what you term as insult, Gambiano something now everybody became a victims. Honey couldn't call UDP today they became a victim of insult from UDP. So this is a mere propaganda. Because this is just mere propaganda.
That was the day.
It's so sad, and so many people are so fall into this mere allegation. Problem. Gambela problem of media na bankola na flow kasaraka.
Essa. That was it.
Kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam mole ne jolle kala. Fo ya kinal ba ayda haben.
Forma bumbero labang.
Ko baba jaajol ben fon kadiamu America wala lota jaaka mo be ya jaay ba ne jolle ke Trump la Donald Trump la.
Ngo.
Atame banko ben fonka. Fo bol be
ay nendiri jolle ke Usain Dabola ka wula ka ta Gambia ka konta ka tinya.
And for me it's so funny. Ninga mol je they take insult as excuse wala tina bota UDP. Al beta kandama la mol le be faka. Based because of the corruption. Allah diuni be because of corruption. But you can defend the corruption in the name of self-victimization of insult. I don't even waste my time. If I knew last week, if I would get a series, the only better well, media local they are less than even 10 years. So politics did not politic of insult more candidate so why disturbing people ko kan neni mojo lebe ne gara sol kon mojo lebe gambia ni mol dunda lebe jo banen la woni politique ko mune soto jol so ite man fem soto mole be men fol that's the only thing is UDP akistomena wala ko aggressive tane e ka mol neni le bari ke ba mendi be wulla nyaadi le ka monedi you provoke the people when they act and then you start crying
esa musol ni la fanolo mbilifta men yalon ko nenete findila ka loka ke bal ka nendiro tilin Usain Dabol o musol ni la fanol le lota o banko kan sunko din mi ka
Usain Dabol fanke senti ka fon telmina fo man nana ma keta mo jansay ala si dia fo fanaju because nenir la ka fan expose la kunuta nyaadile yaje ni iye miray wulunya mo me yalon ko bota korda men kon dewul le bebul wala musol le bari musol le bebul tel laf lay nañu kuma kankari mo ma wori wala tata social media ka for political party le bula wala nte ko be vele abe malulale namol kanna video je ka foko Essa Jawla fele neni lola dewul le bebul ngadi woni soto sine ye na video plein men tunda social media bu ka boya iye ni tan dewul la ni mal famale left a look be feel and do la sama. I can be proud lad it. I will be a good remembrance. I will be a good mirror for them, but not to insult. So ke kana mendu member series social media me wulu abe mira bulu nyala abe mira bamala abe mira la kabilo la kallo aka gambia bene be political party o bile bula fo wala reason for political party o le akulu
eza
for party o le akulu
eza let's be all
I don't ndebuka diamu nyi fenko nyi nedel ko nyi sonde kadiamu nyi nedel fana kar nyole pade alinga de abebu sonde mo futa baliat I'm not here to ka fo ko be moli nene lande mol ni la ke kana mendi be siri bukala data sanga bukala femfe sanga mo me mira ba me ya wulu afa me ya wulu te nyanda kala wole sadalete ka ku kendoke ane moy fute ila wulu la man ni man fa fa ne proud ite ko ba Usain le bena mar la wala abuka mo be mbalu da abuka internet sanga you are just a waste of nonsense
ongul Usain fo moy kan ndiri jolle kala o banko kan political party political la jumale le o banko kan
kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam nabiyo motiye be manneni kila mole kuriya bele kala nedi role leader against leadership moment man la fila man follow bila dun tale banna bila nin gambia nol bela non seso nedi robe keta Ousmane Sonko la keta joman itata dunia dawda hani jaman jagi bela political no ma go to their internet website me jamanu understand you see the kind of foul words iba use kan soko immigration menalo ila candidate menalo ko they have a foreign migration background foreign background also Senegalese be jande me ko ka fa karamba jabe abi jamanu la parlement
I know the guy ngala
Here
history
Nigeria no so jana me alo ka resign that because through the abusive words.
ngo iko
So
Senegal
Gambia is not the only country. We are not encouraging people to insult. But nganyintari dunia kono le befala atulaja. You can never end this because the negativity is part of the human nature. Mol beje le men bekela mo kurunti mol beje men bekela mo kendol. But it be mo kendol la side le talaba fodi be mo kurun la side le that to tele.
Essa in German history. I don't know either this Karamba, but there was another Senegal parliamentary in German here before. That man, il a far right all ya tried.
Yeah, trade.
He can threaten ba fala from because of
and he was he resigned.
Yeah. He can threaten
Musa alayhi salatu wasalam birana da Firauna ko kuma kurujol le fotam. So ni te dindin to ma hantadla mo ke kana meddul be series social media imamira ko musolente wuli mamira ko fama be jabe nani moy mo me mamira ko diwne be mo mamira na kabila bol be jeli no ma malu men na ba usele be no control no
nka walto fwe
stupidity it every society you have a negative people, you have a positive people. Concentrate on positive people side, forget about negativity. You can never end the negativity. There is no society 100% positive. It doesn't matter that you will have five negative people there.
The biggest insult at the moment, menketa UDP at the moment. For you can see some mantara siring America ka UDP so
let me tell you, Ali.
No, I just want to take an example because
okay. Let me land it. Essa Jawla.
I believe
because you know why? I have a wife. I respect her a lot.
Yeah, I believe.
I have a wife who has so much respect on me. If you ever tell my wife, Essa Jawla, you know how she is going to feel about it?
She will feel, you are too low. You know, you are too low.
So,
if in respect
more than Yanonko, will phone even football from Gardeno, football from.
Okay.
That society, Muslim society. Amanke musomen manfutu mafoko e mankati de.
Essa.
How do you see that?
That is crazy, you know. Listen.
How do you, an ordinary family, you cannot maintain it, and you want to maintain the country.
Listen.
When you cannot even maintain your marriage status, I never, not that I'm just, no. I have a great respect for the woman, special like my mother. That's why I needed Essa Moila. Hani timantam bale nene na bring someone da for sure. Yalla ndela wulal mandal balurinde. Bari mbel ba make sure la kuma kan kendo ba ala kila ko ni adama de ufada la baro be kun rafu bara saba. I meant to in dunia wala mu ko nda wulal entele tu jam. Yo kuma kendo kende fo ka be futa ke mane wo. Woton tekela nenir lati me yalon ko abe kelante kan ngay bole tay kenna wulal kan ngay bol. I will never do. Na diata Tonya dem bo fulale. Bao Gambian ni Tonya fo do ka neni role. I don't know what it is as an insult.
No, Essa, let me land here. We just wrap up. Essa, because Niaja I mentioned this. Because iti emira muso na la fano and intol we the Africans. Intol tuba duja ni lafta nin tuba boy du nyola nga sonko ke tariarinke. Akamuna use against us. Intol mu jongal let we are slaves, you know. Motherfucker feel. Say, nintolu damali political difference sort of. Ite mo nyatiling ka mo kilina, but ye nyatiling ka fo mo bella. Ika fo e kwa atule slave. Still you are inside that slave mentality.
But
that way. No, listen. So nisai musolo ta yin kuma kanfo. Molbe internet auto many alonko and mo bi alongo musolo yin wol ko akaka talibele fasa. Mol lot e mollo ya fa ko ke. Ika kuma kawo men for is a big word because ika o mol men commande ko. They are still in their that slave mentality. Iteka memfasa. Wo mo le oke bi ite nya bota o fefo ko ika fasa ika kudongani yae.
Ali. Yano ebe na kan na kumoka say look at it. Muso. Men lote kaka fo bejube. Eka fo ko albu jon let jon mentality le balbulu.
Yeah.
What word she is capable to use against the husband?
He's going to cut the penis of his husband.
Does it? So why should anybody waste your time on such kind of people?
He will castrate you.
So since the people, many they believe that they have a good mentality. They believe that it's a lamiro wole petate. But Ilawamira cannot hold them into the marriage. Marriage is a peasant. Building family is a process and not for everybody. In most countries, for them, the leadership form is about starting from the background.
Absolutely.
If you cannot build a family, you think that people will give them the responsibility because you are going to take the responsibility of the people who have a families. If you don't have any experience of how to build a family, why should they give you the responsibility of the people? Many are with the families.
You're right about that.
For me, I personally, wallahi billahi, I don't go so low. I don't even watch. Ya don't believe me that Ali. Bring me like platform or starter for a baromos go. Ngana mo die bala audio fenkolse. One day ngafo la can forum ko. Billahi wallahi talla bring problem man start. Ngafo ko ali nyabe nying platform o men albayus ka one day. UDP al nibe problem o sotla billahi wallahi ta'ala can form kono because for me nkamo korosile
absolutely
adamadi ke korosilati some people build the platform. First thing they will side with the UDP, start saying good thing about the leadership of UDP just to get our attention, just to get our support. The moment what they want neo sort of wrong, that's the time they will turn against us.
You are
so
right
these
about
people Yela platform will built through UDP support line, not financially, but the viewership to attract the UDPians.
To get a little bit.
That's why they use a platform on them Baromos go. Because in the UDP Baroto friend out negatively, we will all jump there.
Absolutely.
So that's how they became famous. Ila video be cut like Akila, but the Ndengalo no kunyul nkela diamo la mwenyame. Adamadu, you don't need to be degree holder, master holder to be smart.
To me, I
feel like that's why MC Chamla ko nenamandi amwala nenamala kunati ningala diamol lamo anytime kalo ko these people are fake, but they are all Gambian. We are all have right to join in any political party of our wish. Wala na bira join the UDP. I don't celebrate him and then yajan demo multi ning malaila wala nila kuta killing. I am not ndeman ke mot ka fo kon telanyante te jojila. But nimman trosila dron mukela karanke bulaje. But one day or the other, you are not true to this party. MC Cham, I never nenemala kusafe, nenemala kufenge, but I'm coming korosato. Be well funded. Baromos go platform, Birala beginning, Nela Kulige. I never go there, Kaje Kokafo, Gita Dilako, you de Walla Kela Fensiate. No. The guy, this group of people, they were looking a snatching,
but
Essa,
but those people were at Rafon, they has already cooked this because Baro must go to what is coming from what is coming. They
have information before us.
This is it. So they are trying to manipulate UDP supporters to have more viewers from UDP so that he support Soto. Yes, well, I didn't have it be. Still, some of our UDP supporters, you can be disargued with them. Some will be saying, yeah, they were doing this, but they were not doing it because they are not.
Imagine be Kawolefo. Ekafo ha birum kunu nalbe fenke kilal bukan against the body. Imagine be alben against Kaiben Nenika. Kunum every UDP call bela soul share. Ebe call kilaje, ebe contribute laje. They see us good people, but now they are accusing UDP people, UDP supporters of insult.
Ye fanke victim old,
Ye fanke victim old. Ite betal la mol la party. Ite ko betal la baromos go. But ite fans un candidate so they call a impose la party ka me aloko. You are not a member in that political party.
Absolutely.
That's
what kind of craziness is that?
You don't have respect for people of that party. Well, I party call kaje ko we are slave. Because for she or for her, we are slave. Atela Miroto, Ate Miro Milsoto, Wole Kendeata, UDP as a political party with all the quality leadership, we have to obey their wish. No man sort of wrong. Now they start attacking us.
Yeah,
Like
they absolutely want we dance for their
and
drum,
this is how
tune,
how the Taliban camp also failed, because they dance the tune of the outsiders. Majority many are the wish of the Gambian. So they have no respect the party supporters. Anywhere in this world, you obey the candidate, you choose the candidate based on the wish of the party supporters.
If Taliban believes himself, let him go and join.
So you don't choose the candidate because they're outsiders. What about the people, many they are spending their money in the political party? They are giving their time to that political party to sell the agenda of the party. So those people, their opinion or their wishes are no more important. But the outsiders, many they don't contribute in the party. They are not member. They will never be a member. But you want to satisfy those people. We decided voters. Let them decide their vote. But you should not belittle the party supporters who are wasting their time on the party and spending their resources on the party. You don't want to listen to those people. That's a disrespect. And they give a new MC leadership. That's what they want to do the people do.
The guy they proud about him. It will be alone to allow Mirol Menkasi or Marche to Silo la family fight la call. Kabring Mirol Electronoka, only la Polo from Bakau to
Mane Volka from the Mosi Sintonio e Bultonio, Niobe Bulokon, e Begiokon, Yeme Mute Bulokon, Equate Sione Belori Niokam, but ye Bulokon, you fight Giokon, you don't remember the Quebo Muta. Not that I can't do. Huh?
These people we cannot understand.
No, no problem with it. These people think that they are smart. Come and tell them all, men can tell them all full. Wolamuko. Yeah, grammatic. Yalo Gambia nana the grammatic competition. We will be the first development country in the entire world, because this is the only country whereby the degree holders are competing, are given based on grammatic, or this is grammatically correct or not. When you cannot even produce an ordinary needle for your people,
if you are not grateful, you
are
not honest.
You are the degree holder, master holder. In a country like institutional, you cannot even manage them until they are now privatizing your entire state resources to the foreigners. What is the essence of having a degree? What is the essence of having a master degrees?
Essa.
So a degree is only good in grammatic.
If you are not honest, if you have degree, you are not honest. You are not grateful to Allah. You don't have nothing.
Imagine mane kuna kole kanyine ka confirm saletale mvola mumen yalo ngafo jane mane kuna ka keba dolo mane batu ngafo mane keba dolo be na sado nabe wadalla niaje aya bora be kwene niaje ala ko kadiende ha sale watu be atele kam wobe saba jana anda manke wadan lati de bara lafta fan biya ko yagala wadan lati mane kuna ko yalo mol ka fala Allahu akbar nade ka wala Hello, kubur. Yalo mol ka fala sada laila, ada ka fala sada la ilaha illallah. Sada la london na dat ka ke.
If
yalo mo para fala mo wada no. O ka de balik muna mani sila fanante de hala wada no wada ngai ka fayen ne ko ni sada ko bala ka fala sada laila, ada ka fala sada la ilaha illallah. Ba ni sada ko. Imagine ko mama ne fela ka fo ko akan hagilo blandi salola. No nyum fa yam manle.
Man. Thank you so much, thank you for your time, Thank you for your invitation.
Thank you so much, Ali. I greet you all, Thank you so much.
Thank you.